All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Let me turn up my mic just a little bit. Turn it up just a little bit. Right around there. If you're just coming in, what's up, what's up, what's up? We're lit. I'm ready. I was born ready. If you're not ready, what are you doing here? All right. Okay. MPL ID playoffs. We're going to try something today, guys. Just saying. Just making a quick point, guys. To anyone any Moonton staff, this is purely for content purposes. I don't mean to infringe onto anybody's right. We just want to watch some MPL with some friends. Don't take my stream down. Or take it down tomorrow, but just let me stream this. It would be highly appreciated. I think Geek Fam win versus Evos. That's who we're voting for. We're voting for Geek Fam and BTR tonight, guys. That's life. That's what we're doing tonight, guys. Ritz, what's up? What's up? About to start work. It's cool. I understand. You're good, homie. You're good, home slice. We got some coffee. You know what the best part of all this is, guys? We don't work tomorrow. Sheesh. Yeah. Yeah, we got the RQ. We got the Onic. All I need now is a BTR and a Geek. Any BTR Geek people out there, shoot me that jersey, yo. Please. 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 All right. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. (3-1) Geek Slate wins. What about the BTR game? What about the BTR game? That's the real question, guys. We're going to share the stream real fast. It's a vibe. Ah! Ah! I always feel weird taking a picture while I'm on stream. Smile for the camera, guys. Paste. Come. Chill. Cool people join the stream. Boom. 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 2 minutes. 2 minutes, yo. 2 minutes, guys. How did everyone like the early morning stream? Did anyone, who all tuned in this morning? Maybe we'll try to do that more. Wake up at like 6 a.m. and do an early morning stream. I've been wanting to do it, but I just never really do it. It's kind of hard to wake up that early sometimes. But honestly, I would almost maybe rather stream early like that. It's kind of a vibe. It's kind of a vibe, yo. I'm sure my American viewers wouldn't really like it. Oh, hello there. I see you. I don't know. All right, all right, all right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bro, they must be having technical difficulties. How dare they be 30 seconds late? This is what would happen at NACT stream. Everyone would be like, late? What's going on? Late? It said 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. and 30 seconds. Late? Starts at 1:30? Bro, it starts at 1 a.m. It's right here. I mean, the actual game starts at 1:30, yeah. You're right. What am I going to do for half an hour? We're just kind of chilling, I guess, for half an hour. We're just chilling, talking. How's everybody feeling tonight? Living your best lives? Let's take a look at the brackets. That's not a bad idea. Liquipedia. You guys want to do some quick predictions? Yo, so whoever loses this doesn't move forward, right? Whoever loses this does not move forward. Like, whoever loses tonight, they're out. They're gone. See ya. See you later, homie. Understandable. Bro, I don't want any ads. How about that? How about you just stop giving me ads? Oh, here we go, guys. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. All right, so Bigatron versus Alter Ego, Geek Slate versus... So, BTR wins, Geek Slate wins. Boom, boom. Does BTR beat RQ, though? Does BTR beat RQ, though? You know? That's the real question, right? I'm really hoping that one of these two teams makes it to finals. I don't want to see an Onyx RQ finals. I just don't. I'm not going to lie. My description says PH. Oops. We got to put the right link in there too, yo. Control C. Control V. Save. Boom. Boom. There you go, Holmes. There you go. There you go. All right, let's take guesses now. Does Onyx take it all, guys? Does Onyx take it all? That's the real question. Does Onyx ID take everything? You think so? What do we think, guys? Bigatron beats AE. They go against... Do we get a big upset tomorrow? And is it... Does Bigatron beat RQ? Onic win again champion versus Geek Slate 4-2. Ooh. Onic Geek Slate Grand Finals. So Onic beats Geek Slate here is what you're saying. Geek Slate goes down. Geek Slate has a lower bracket run to meet Onic again only to lose. That's depressing. That's depressing, bro. You know what's actually pretty interesting? I gotta see something. For each M series, has the winner always been a lower bracket team? So Echo won from the lower bracket, Blacklist won from the lower bracket. Didn't Bren win from the lower bracket against Burmese Ghouls? Or no, it was Evos versus Burmese Ghouls. I can't remember. I'm having a total brain fart right now. Lower bracket wins are a lot, yo. It happens a lot. There's definitely a pattern, bro. There's a pattern, guys. Oh, man, I'm tired. I'm not tired. I lied. I got some coffee. We're vibing. We're vibing. Bro, we got 30 minutes until the game starts. What do we do till then, yo? $1 a.m.? Yeah, it's 1 a.m., yo. It's 1 a.m. here. It's going to be 1:30 by the time the games start. Struggle's real. Mirko, Ghani, and Eterna. How many English people are on their desk? Not a lot, huh? It's like Mirko, Arashi, Ghani, Sheffin now. That's it, right? I feel like they have nobody really like killing it on the play-by-play other than Mirko. They need another strong English play-by-play. Move me out there. Move me and my family out there. I got you guys. Imagine. Arashi's good, but he's not really a good play-by-play. Same with Eterna. Like, Eterna's good. Eterna's gotten a bit better at play-by-play, too. Like, all the casters are good. I'm talking about play-by-play, though. I mean play-by-play. Soxy, it's going to be BTR and Geek, bro. Come on. That's who we're voting for. That's who we're cheering for. BTR, Geek. All the way till the world ends. Trex got permission ID. I actually don't. We're just doing it. We're just living our best life, seeing what happens. I want to watch. I want to watch live. So here we are. We're just going to run it. If the stream gets shut down, it gets shut down. It's a price we have to pay sometimes. Oh. Oh. More coffee. More coffee. Somebody like at me or something, yo? Indo overrated region? I wouldn't say it's overrated, bro. Good afternoon from Malaysia. I see you're repping the Onic merch today. You know, that's because I don't have any BTR or Geek merch. You know, Space Cat. Crispy bacon. Bro, I don't know why I can't stop yawning, guys. I think I have a problem. But we're trying to get the curls going right now. It's not really doing what I want it to. My hair is unmanageable, just like my life, guys. Yo. 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 Time to hit up BTK for M merch. For M merch? For me merch? For what? BTR. Time to hit up BTR. For some reason I read BTK. Them. M. Okay. I got you. We're shorting the word them now. Because that's how lazy we are as typers. It's cool. I get it. Geek versus Evo's Trex. Geek, man. Geek. Bro, we're not making educated guesses at all today, guys. We don't make educated guesses in playoffs. We vote for who we want to win. Casters aside, we're a fun caster. We're bias Americana today. Team Geek, BTR for the win. Till the world falls. I want to see one of them in grand finals. One of them's got to go to the finals, bro. If it's a Onic, I swear. I just want to actually like watch a game and be hyped about a team. Bias Filipinos Trex, yes. I just want to actually be excited when a team wins. Born to be wild. I don't know why that song's in my head. If I fall asleep right here, guys, would you keep watching? What if I just like passed out? Trex is half Filipino. Maybe, bro. We could just start saying that. We'll just start saying that, bro. I get 17 minutes of nap time. Deal. You guys can wake me up with some donations. Siri, play. Never gonna give you up. We'll clip your napping stream. Sweet. You guys want to do a sleep stream tonight? Sleep stream? Subathon? Subscribe-a-thon. We need a yawn counter. We do need a yawn counter. Thinking about it makes me want to yawn again. Honestly, maybe that's what I always end stream when I get tired. I'm like, all right, guys, it's time to stop. Maybe I should just start falling asleep on stream. Maybe that's what I should do. That could be my gimmick. MPLPH on screen while I'm in the bottom corner passed out. Maybe I'll start play-by-playing in my sleep. Born to be wild. Sleep play-by-play will be the clip of the century. It will. Sponge Bro. What does that even mean? Sponge Bro. SpongeBob? Is that an Onyx jacket? Yes. Can vegans drink milk? No. Vegetarians can drink milk, but not vegans. They don't eat cheese. They don't drink milk. They don't do shit in their life. Poor vegans. I feel bad for them, bro. They try to act like they enjoy it, but almond milk? Yeah, they can drink almond milk. But here's a fun fact, guys. Almond milk isn't milk, bro. Coconut milk. It's nut juice, guys. It's nut juice. It's not milk, man. It's almond juice, exactly. Fun fact, guys. Learning in Trex 101. Fun fact, guys. It's just marketed as milk. It shouldn't be. It's a lie. It's a lie the government's telling you to drink that garbage. Those darn vegan supremacists trying to convert the world with their nut juice. Oat milk? Lie. It's oat dregs. You know when you make some oatmeal and there's some liquid at the bottom of your bowl after you eat it? There's your oat milk right there. It's just the dregs of oats. Not me. Not today, guys. Nut juice. Exactly, bro. Vegan or vegetarian? Neither. Neither. I have earned my right as a top predator. MPL NA win? What do you mean? It's called NACT. We have an MPL. There you go. It's called NACT. We have a league. It's our league. Same format. How is Trex with typing without typing? That's not me. It's a lie. It's a lie, yo. This is me. That fake imposter is a lie. Nat Goodado. How's it going? How's it going? What did I come into? We were talking about nut juice. Almond milk. The lie that those vegans tell us to drink their fake milk. I didn't give you permission at all. I said everyone should change their name to Private Dancer for the next NACT stream. And then when you change your name to TrexCast, I said, okay, maybe I said you can change your name to Trex Cats, CATS. That would be allowed. And now you've changed your name so many times that you're stuck as Trex Cass for like a week. Which, that's actually the funny part of the whole thing. You've changed your name so many times where you only get 2 name changes, and you use your second one to turn your name into Trex Cass. So now you're stuck as Trex Cass for a week. Join Discord with Fried Chicken. I don't think I've ever been in a VC with Fried Chicken. He lost all trial card? Yeah, I don't know if like Chicken really likes me like that to sit in a Discord with him, Like we've been acquaintances. Like Hoon or Zane might sit in a Discord with me because I've actually like conversated with them through an extensive amount of time. But I don't know about the rest. I don't know about Chicken really. Chicken scares me, guys. Chicken's intimidating. I don't really know if, I would never like, I don't know. I don't think I could like go out of my way to be like, hey, you want to chill in a VC while we do this? I guess that's what you do as a normal human being. I don't know. Ken Konecki, what's up, man? I see you there. Sorry, I was just talking. General coming back to YouTube. Yo, thank you for the membership. Gifted one. Bro, you didn't have to do that to get my attention. I appreciate it, though. Invite Mirko while casting. Mirko, jump in a VC with me, bro. Put some headphones in. Bro, I feel like Alexis Asau always gets gifted subs. That's like definitely the second sub that Alexis has been gifted. And Alexis never even talks. It's kind of funny. Member for 3 months. BTK should have won against TOB. Gold diff. But they didn't, bro. But they didn't. They almost won first game. They whiffed. And then game 2 was just a slaughter fest, bro. Bro, I can't believe NA's going to... It still sometimes surprises me to think that NA's going to MSC. Realistically, guys, how long do you think Mobile Legends goes on for? 5 years? 10 years? What do you guys think? $10? That's what I sense, bro. After game 1, they all got tilted, and they just like you could tell they were done. I haven't played seriously for almost 8 months now. Sad. Me neither. I've casted very seriously, and I've been heavily involved in esports side of it, but I haven't really played seriously in a while. 20 years, Counter-Strike still going strong, true. Bro, MPLPH is May 4th. May the 4th be with you, bro. Leo better make a May 4th joke. May the 4th be with you. Born to be wild. My gifted subs didn't show up. My super chat didn't work for gifted subs. That's weird. Let's look it up. Streamlabs.com. Log in. YouTube. Trex somebody. Wait, what? I'm so confused right now. Did I mess this up? Did I like change something? Text to speech enabled. Sorry, guys, I'm reading something. Who's that with the sideline BTR marquee? I don't know, bro. All right, super chat is enabled. Members should be enabled. Enabled. Save settings. Super chat's enabled. Donations enabled. Subscribers disabled. Okay, I think we're good. Let's test
ShoutCaster donated $42 through Super Chat. This is a test Super Chat alert for $42.
It's working. That's good to know. Bro, it went from 5 minutes to 10 minutes? Bro, come on, guys. What is this, NA? What is this, North America, bro? Come on. What are we in? What is this, the NACT? The hell? Where are we right now? Test
This
member.
is a test.
Dude, no charisma without beard. You have no charisma with a beard. How about that, bro? I'm charismatic. They call me Chrismatic because I'm so charismatic. I feel like I'm more appealing this way to the fans overseas. Bro, I got a strong jawline. You got to show it off a little bit. You know, look. Come on, man. Bunch of haters out here, bro. I can cut butter with this jawline. Exactly. Bro, they're really taking their sweet time. I look younger, you know? I look like one of the people. Mirko's stuck in the washroom, probably, bro. He's taking a big ish right now, bro. Take me and Ritz to M5? What? Take me to M5, bro. I might take Ritz, but not you. Sorry. Sorry, bro. You look more cleaner if your hair got shaved? Bro. You have to pay your own way. I thought we are friends. We're friends. But we're not like, I'm going to take you to M5 friends. I'm sorry. There's a lot of people above the list. If that makes you feel any better. There's a lot more than just Ritz that are above the list on you. So there's some people that are above Ritz. Harper. Right? Space Cotto. Come on. Probably AV. AV might be somewhere on there. I don't even know who you are. You're just my name. I don't know who you are, TrexCast. I'm having some real deep interpersonal moments right now talking to myself. Bro, I'm not bringing Harper to the Philippines. She'll catch some fucking disease from drinking water or something. Someone will kidnap her. A little American baby. They go for they go for, that's peak black market value right there. A little baby American girl. That's fucking, she get nabbed up. BTK has Super Friend and ID and they scammed her? What are you talking about? You know about that Carol stuff, bro? Please tell me you're not talking about that. Please tell me you're not talking about that, bro. Please. Bro. Her and Basic were... They were like dating. What the like so nothing I hear from either one of them. Nothing I hear from either one of them means anything to me. People are mean when they break up with each other. That's life. Especially kids, like you tell. First of all, if there was money owed or whatever, that's cool. Like that needs to be dealt with, right? But Carol's also kind of loses some respect by posting all this stuff on TikTok and making it this whole big thing. Like, because at that point it's like, bro, you're just doing this for views, bro. Like, you're just putting your relationships and stuff out there for views, bro. No normal person does that. Like, no one that wants to solve something correctly. If I have an issue with somebody, if there's a problem, I don't make it this huge thing on the internet. Because at that point, you're just exploiting it. It's kind of just like, and it for me, it takes away from what actually happened. It's like, come on, like I'm almost wondering, like, was that shit planned? I'm not saying it was, but it's like you're just fucking farming views. And then, like, the fact that they were just, like, in a relationship and stuff, like, I was literally with the two of them waiting for our, like, going to the airport and stuff.
Indonesia season 11.
We can't listen to any of this. We might get copyrighted. Music will get you guys. Music will get you. Mirko finally finished pooping. Finally. Bro was in there forever. Mirko, stop. Hurry up. I'm going to send him a message on the... on the desk so they can start the playoffs stream.
Setelah ditinggal ex-P-liner mereka, yaitu R7. Bang, di pertengahan regular season 11. Ini adalah tugas yang berat bagi Bang Du.
I don't know what they're saying, but whatever, bro. Who wants to translate?
Bigetron Alpha.
Bigetron Alpha.
Membawa hasil yang cukup baik. Bigetron Alpha berhasil naik satu tingkat dari season lalu yang berada di posisi 4 klasemen. Dan di season ini mereka berhasil menduduki posisi ketiga klasemen. Performa yang luar biasa dari Saker, Kayeye, dan Supercan terbukti membuat Bigetron Alpha naik kelas.
Giggity. I should be Quagmire for next Halloween.
Jigsley, ini adalah
Make a big fake clay butt chin.
Sejak season 4 MPL ID, Jigsley belum pernah lolos ke babak playoff. Dengan revampnya, Jigsley membawa perubahan yang nyata. Mereka berhasil menempati posisi keempat klasemen. Berkat konsistensi dan chemistry yang matang, sang kuda hitam berhasil lolos ke babak playoff. EVO's Legends. Season lalu adalah season yang kelam bagi EVO's Legends. Namun, dengan roster ISM-nya, EVO's Legends berhasil membuktikan diri mereka pantas untuk
Dark
babak
Horse
playoff.
Geek.
Performa di awal season
What if I
11
spread rumors
begitu
Trek's
bagus,
gay?
membuat EVO's Legends
Bro.
bertengger di posisi atas klasemen.
I will hide you on this channel, bro. I'll report
No.
you for impersonating
Performa
me.
yang tidak konsisten hingga akhir babak regular season membuat mereka harus berpuas diri di posisi kelima klasemen.
Bro.
Alter Ego.
Bro.
Di awal season 11, babak regular season, performa Alter Ego sedang memburuk. Pencarian komposisi yang pas dan membangun kembali chemistry dengan sesuatu yang baru membuat begitu banyak tugas bagi Alter Ego. Namun, mereka berhasil memperbaiki chemistry yang hilang saat di awal season tersebut.
Guys, I'm voting for Lamy top until they win. So when you see my vote on Lamy top against TOB, just know it's because I'm voting for them until they win.
Sekarang tuh udah ngomongin bukan masalah individual skill, tapi kedisiplinan konsisten pas lagi di in-game. Apalagi sekarang itu metanya semua laning tuh harus kuat, ya kan?
This
6 tim
is the
masuk
way.
babak playoffs. 2 diantaranya, Jixley dan Bigeton Alpha menjadi pesaing baru atas dominasi 2 tim papan atas.
This is the way.
Tata Raja Galaksi.
It's Momo.
Season 8
Momo was so nice.
Season 10. Namun,
She would buy us all food at M4.
di lower bracket match.
We would just walk back into the after casting or something. We'd walk back into the talent room, and there'd be like dim sum all over the place and ice cream and.
Dan menjadi perwakilan Indonesia di turnamen NSC 2023.
Momo was
Semua tergantung momentum di
queen.
dalam liga juga awal bukanlah akhir.
Queen Momo.
Kita lihat aja untuk para penonton juga pastinya MPL season 11 ini udah kelihatan banget.
Bro, he looks like a real. He looks like a real studious man sometimes.
Di babak playoff ini,
There it is.
apapun bisa terjadi. Apakah mereka berhasil untuk bertahan?
I didn't know Mirko was
atau
Indonesian. That's
langkah
not the
mereka
real Mirko.
di hari pertama?
Wait, Mirko's Indonesian? He can speak Indo?
Saksikan dan jadilah saksi atas perjuangan mereka di babak playoffs MPLID
I
season
thought he was
11.
Malaysian.
We own this.
We own this. We own this. Even Mirko doesn't know what he is, guys. Even Mirko doesn't know what he is. We own this. Another 10 minutes? Bro, are they sizing my life right now? What the hell? 17 seconds. No, we're good. We own it. All right. Before I get Bro, what is happening? Oh my god. What is this, NACT? Let's see what people say in this chat, bro. We hold on a second. Is this a thing that people say? We own eggs. I didn't know that was a thing. Maybe it's just this one guy that's making fun of the song. We own eggs. Oh, shit. He's saying we own eggs. Look at this. We own eggs. We own eggs. All right, here we go.
MPL Indonesia Season 11 babak playoff.
Baba
6 minggu sudah kita lewati
playoffs.
dan 56 pertandingan sudah tersaji di season ini. Banyak hal yang sudah terjadi di season ini. Dari yang selalu mendominasi hingga sang juru kunci yang mampu merubah diri.
What's he saying?
Kita awali dari
We start with the
kisah
tale of
manis
Sky-
sang
of the
pasukan
Sky's
Raja
King
Langit
Army,
yang mampu
the Sky's
berada di
Army.
pucuk dari awal sampai akhir regular season.
From the beginning to the end of the regular
Dominasi sang
season.
Raja Langit sih emang gak terbendung. Tapi beberapa season terakhir ini
But in
yang
the last
bisa
few seasons,
ngatasin
who can
dominasinya
overcome
Onyx
the
ya
domination of
cuma tim
Onyx?
dari Raja
Only the King
dari
of
segala
Kings
Raja.
team.
RRQ. Ngomongin soal tim kuda hitam di season 11,
Talking about the Dark Horse
kejutan
team in
justru
season
hadir dari
11.
tim
Surprise
yang
came
tidak
from
pernah
a team
diduga.
that was never expected.
Nampak seperti tim yang sudah naik kelas, Geeks League menjadi ancaman serius bagi para pesaing juara di season yang ke-11. Selain itu, Alter Ego
Oh, the bad boys.
Berhasil untuk mendapatkan tiket
Bigetron Alpha
dan Super Cat berhasil untuk mendapatkan poin penuh tanpa
The 80s vibe is kind of cool. They got a bat. Watch out,
Evos
bro.
Legends juga bersiap untuk menghentikan dominasi sang raja. 3 tim langganan playoff ini sudah sangat siap untuk merebut tahta juara yang pastinya sangat mereka nantikan.
MPL Bollywood.
Di sisi lain, kisah pahit harus diderita Rebellion Zion dan Aura Fire. Setelah
I'm really
mereka
sad Aura Fire didn't
musrehat
make it,
lebih
bro.
awal karena gagal memperebutkan tiket ke babak playoff. Tidak
They did so
hanya
good last
persaingan
season.
antar
They got
tim,
third place.
persaingan antar player juga semakin memanas.
What
Ada
happened?
yang sudah syarat pengalaman,
What
dan ada
happened?
juga kekuatan baru yang tidak segan akan gertakan. Akankah pertarungan ini akan menjadi milik kerajaan yang kembali berbagi takdir? Ataukah kita bisa melihat sang juara baru akan terlahir? Babak regular season MPL Indonesia season 11 telah tuntas. Telah kita saksikan
Another 8
para
minutes.
pertandingan yang saling membalas dan bahkan tim yang berada di atas kertas masih kalah keras. Dan juga kita semua telah menjadi saksi dari
You daddy like-
lahirnya sang kuda hitam yang akan
You guys
membawa sejarah
wanna-
di MPL
You
season
guys
yang ke-11.
look at the English
Seluruh
subs.
tim telah memberikan amunisi yang terbaik. Adaptasi, regenerasi, ambisi hingga konsistensi. Namun perjuangan mereka masih jauh dari
Not
kata
one for
usai.
John Monica.
Karena
Don't
pertarungannya
want
sebenarnya
to something that again.
baru akan dimulai.
Lotto, I got table. What? What? Bro. The real question is, what's up with the, Ooh, alter ego. Alter champs. The English? I
Di
think the
regular
English
season
subs might be
sulit,
wrong.
tetapi Alter Champs
Let's see
tetap
what else they
solid.
say.
Meski
Chance to
berada di
stop.
posisi
Sorry,
keenam,
let's
mereka
keep it
tetap
at
menolak bungkam
any particular
untuk
number.
terus memberi dukungan terhadap mereka bagi Alter Ego. Sekarang di babak playoff bukan lagi dukungan mental yang mereka berikan, tetapi
Develop
juga dukungan
us of
spiritual.
us proud
Semangat Alter
some.
Champs jadi modal berharga untuk Alter Ego tampil lebih baik di playoff ini. Karena meski berakhir di posisi ke-6, di babak regular season, penampilan mereka terus menjadi ancaman. Di babak playoff ini mereka akan membuktikan bahwa di atas langit memang ada kapai. Karena menjadi juara di MPL Indonesia memang impian yang telah
It doesn't
lama
give me
ingin
any
mereka
other
capai.
options.
Bagi mereka, sekarang bukan lagi tentang kekeluargaan, tetapi soal bagaimana jadi kebanggaan. Mari kita sambut Alter Ego!
It only gives me auto-generated or none. Look at the chat. Jabberwockies. Let's
EVOS fans bisa lebih bersantai di
go.
season ini karena EVOS Legends sudah kembali ke playoff setelah kemarin berakhir ke posisi ke-7. Namun tentunya lolos ke playoff bukan akhir yang mereka tuju karena jalan EVOS Legends untuk menjadi juara masih sangat panjang. Dengan suasana pantai mengingatkan kita pada ajang esports outdoor terbesar di dunia yang berhasil dimenangkan oleh roster EVOS Legends ISF. Dengan kemenangan tersebut, kelima roster dengan title juara dunia ini membawa harapan yang besar bagi EVOS fans untuk bisa memenangkan MPL Indonesia kembali.
BTR
Akankah
and
sang
Geek
macan
Fam.
bisa menjawab harapan untuk sekali lagi
Geek
mereka
Slate.
mengaum di MPL Indonesia?
That's
Ini
it.
dia EVOS Legends!
Even though I have a RQ and Onyx jersey on.
Beberapa musim ke belakang performa dari sang macan masih kurang konsisten.
Look at all the
Bahkan
sevens,
season
bro.
10 lalu mereka memang jatuh di posisi ke-7. Tetapi season ini mereka kembali ke playoff dengan roster juara dunia mereka.
And had
Yaitu
a 7
Cyclones,
on us.
Stars,
Just to be like,
Dreams,
yeah.
Brass, dan
You
Hijumi.
guys remember that?
Memiliki pengalaman menjadi juara dunia?
You guys
Akankah
remember that?
mereka membuat EVOS Legends dapat mengamankan trofi MPL mereka yang ketiga? Atau EVOS hanya bisa berbangga dengan sejarah mereka di ISF saja untuk sekarang ini? Mari kita lihat performa mereka di babak playoff MPL Indonesia Season 11. Berikan tepuk tangan yang meriah untuk EVOS Legends!
Are we ready now?
Semua masih sesuai rencana.
What does that mean?
Skenario kita di playoff gimana? Geek jadi juara kan? Pokoknya kalian atur lah. Semuanya sesuai dengan arahan dan settingan dari gua. Yang penting,
try to make it so
Geek
cool.
jadi juara season 11.
Di saat Doyo sudah memberi arahan, di sana sejarah bisa diciptakan. 7 season selalu berakhir di zona merah. Kini mereka mencetak sejarah untuk pertama kalinya berada di playoff. Mereka adalah Geek Slate. Brief detail sudah diserahkan. Kini tinggal bagaimana Geek menjalankannya. Bisakah bantuan Doyok membuat Geek bukan hanya untuk pertama
We need
kalinya
Lafel
lolos ke
for-
playoff, tetapi juga langsung menjadi juara. Karena jika kita lihat apa yang terjadi di regular season, Geek hampir mengamankan posisi
You guys
top
aren't
2.
cool, you're all nerds.
Mereka telah membuktikan bahwa mereka telah revamp sepenuhnya. Di babak playoff ini, Geek bukan hanya lagi kuda hitam, tetapi juga siap membuat tahta para raja terancam. Sekali lagi, Geek Slate!
Geek Slate. Should I be up here? Bro, only Bigatron Alpha has this big freaking mascot thing.
Bigatron menjadi lihat.
What in the
gambaran
hell
bahwa
is
mesin
that
mereka
thing,
sudah
bro?
on dari awal playoff ini.
What is it actually supposed to
dari
be?
Bigatropers juga siap menjadi player ke-6 Bigatron di Land of Down. Loh,
They're actually kind of cool.
tapi kok playernya cuma 4?
Bigot Troopers.
Supercan menjadi Superman untuk Bigatron Alpha di MPL Indonesia Season yang ke-11. Penantian 2 tahun Bigetron Alpha telah menciptakan robot yang bisa menjadi pilot untuk Bigetron Alpha mendapatkan gelar juara. Tentu bukan hanya Super Ken yang membawa Bigetron Alpha begitu kuat di season ini. Masuknya sang
This is the
juru
Mobile
rakit
Legends for
Ace Boy
English
dan Aldo
cast.
juga menjadi kunci sang
But you
robot
still
bisa
have to go
bangkit.
through the beginning part. This is the English.
Ini dia Bigetron Alpha.
Bro, why does he look like that? Oh. Oh. Oh.
4 musim belum terhenti, namun kekuasaan masih menjadi milik
Okay.
Royal Bestie. Akankah MPL Indonesia season ke-11 kali ini tetap
Okay.
didominasi kedua tim ini? Atau
Okay, bro.
nanti kita akan menjadi saksi
I see the drip.
dari reformasi?
Let him cook.
Dicari penantang baru yang bisa meruntuhkan dinasti dua raja
Let him
di
cook.
MPL Indonesia season ke-11 kali ini.
Loser goes home.
Ini dia para coach yang membuat dua tim raja bisa duduk santai
They're
di
carrying
upper
them
bracket.
in.
Keduanya telah membuktikan bahwa mereka memang tim terkuat dalam 4 musim terakhir di MPL Indonesia. Meski sempat tergelincir, Bang Dut bisa membawa akhir yang baik untuk RRQ di
Oh my
regular
God.
season. Begitupun juga Coach Chip yang berhasil mengantarkan Onyx ke posisi pertama hanya dengan 1 kekalahan saja sepanjang season 11 ini. Para Raja Galaksi telah memasuki arena. Prajurit-prajurit terbaik siap memberikan pertarungan yang jauh lebih sengit dari
Hey, man.
season sebelumnya. Akankah dominasi 2
Come
tahun
on,
Royal Bestie akan
Legends
terhenti?
was just a video
Atau
game.
justru mereka akan memberi bukti bahwa mereka memang tim terbaik di negeri ini.
D King Salaman, what's up?
Ini dia tim RRQ dan tim Onyx.
Bro, it's 2 a.m. already, guys. The stream started at 1. Where are the games? Let him cook, yo. Okay. That's it, right? That's all of them. Yeah, that's all of them.
Inilah keenam tim yang akan berlaga di babak playoff di MPL Indonesia
There should
season
be their
11.
casting.
Akankah
That'd be cool.
lahir Raja
Maybe
Galaksi
MSC.
yang baru? Ataukah
Maybe MSC,
para
guys.
Raja sukses mempertahankan tatanya kembali? Mari kita semua menjadi saksi atas apa yang akan terjadi.
Honestly, though, I feel like if they bring a
Indonesia season
American
11
caster
playoff.
over to MSC,
We
then
are
it might be another
this!
caster from NA. Just because I did M4, it'd probably be good to get some other casters' experience.
Will the dynasty that is Onyx and RRQ continue to reign supreme? Or will we finally see a new contender to be able to overthrow these two kings that have dominated over the past 4 seasons? These questions will finally be answered starting today as we welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to the playoffs of MPL ID Season 11. We are now live here at the G-Expo Kemayoran, Jakarta, Indonesia. And of course, on the caster desk here, we will accompany you out throughout the first opening match here as once again, Bigetron and Alter Ego go head to head. But on the caster desk, it's still me, Eterna, Mirko, as well as Agani. And, you know, coming into this first opening match, Mirko, we all know you are a Bigetron fan. How are you feeling in this third time that they meet up against Alter Ego?
Well, you know, in the first leg, Bigetron Alpha did beat Alter Ego 2-0 with a different lineup. That was also Alter Ego utilizing their first ever lineup with Rizal and Rossi. And even
Thank you for the
hits,
collector's
a lot
skin
of
in my
rookies
dream. Really
there.
needed one.
In the second leg, though, however, with the changes of roster from both Alter Ego and Bigetron Alpha,
Let
it's still
Mirko
2-0, the same result. And I feel like Bigetron Alpha have only gotten stronger, but same goes for Alter Ego. They can make the right steps here, take the right steps to go all the way, to learn from those mistakes up against Bigetron Alpha and maybe find those
Nah, bro,
little
BTR
holes
BTR
to
takes
exploit
us.
in this matchup.
Remember Miracle, right? This is going to be debut playoffs for
Here, guys.
Super Ken
And
and
South.
This is what you want?
Ken potentially. So perhaps the pressure
This is what you guys want?
is going to be the edge here for the side of Alter Ego because technically they've
Agreed.
experienced this situation all throughout 4 or 5 season, even throughout season 6. And let's take a look here in the rendezvous of MPL finalists, right? Back in season 6, it was Alter Ego with this lineup. Aside of the
lullaby you sang me during the early stream really put me to sleep as well.
They
Nice.
are very, very they're veterans, right? But in the meanwhile, Bigatron, it's
No, my
they're
Turna.
young guns, they're rookies here. So
Sorry,
it's going to be
Turna.
a statement for
I'm taking
side of
over the
Bigatron
desk.
and Aldo to perhaps bring this new kid and leave a mark.
I feel a little
this
short
current
here,
playoffs.
guys.
Because that's exactly
Wait,
what I was
who's that?
thinking as well, right? Because right now, remember, this is no longer a best of 1, it's no longer a best of 3. This is a full best of
This is
5
better.
series.
Yeah. This is
so
my
definitely
literal hype
endurance
with
is
them.
going to be questioned for both of these teams. Where Alter Ego, they've been through this for so long. These are kids that are veterans.
Bro, let
you know,
Eterna speak.
Sally
Everyone
Boy has
thought
been
she
in
was
that
talking
jungle
to
position
us.
for so long as well. And when it comes down to
Still
it,
tilts
that
me kinda when
experience
people
is
bring that
going to
up.
help them in a full best of 5.
She wasn't talking to
as
us. She was
these
talking to
two
the
teams,
players.
These 2 players, sorry, are going to be the main highlights here for both of the teams.
And again, if we're talking about the leg 2, it's just a landslide, right? Bigatron, they were able to
Bro,
defeat
BTR takes this.
in this current replay. It's
D-King.
EVOS, but in
BTR takes
the
this.
second leg when Super Ken
If I had a green
joins
screen, it'd
in,
actually be. I do have a
was
green screen. I
actually
just never
them
use it
just
anymore.
Popping off, all right, left and right. They find their synergy. They centralize more towards Ken. And also they rely more on towards Moreno's positioning as I feel like their second damage dealer right before Saken. And then again, Super Ken here, remarkable hero. He likes to pick
bro,
up the lane.
BTR,
3
guys.
times being picked up, 100% win rate. He can play the cheese like the Alice, like also the Hanzo perhaps, but this is again the playoffs, so there's no messing around. But I feel like with Aldo joining in Bigatron, they are a very structured team.
I
BTR.
agree. And not just the
BTR.
structure, but also the creativity that has really entered Bigatron Alpha. I think last season, maybe 2 seasons ago, Bigatron Alpha, we always talked that their strategies were very one-dimensional. I think a few seasons ago, they were very late game. They couldn't get it from that early game. But with all these new players coming in and what we saw throughout the entirety of that regular season, with Aldo stepping in as well, alongside Coach Razorboy as well, we saw
There's
a
another yawn,
different
guys.
Bigatron Alpha, a new Bigatron Alpha, a stronger Bigatron Alpha.
Reformed, refined, transformed, and upgraded. That's the Bigatron Alpha that we are seeing here today. And don't forget, you know, Razeboy, Aldo, but also the analyst, the brilliant man behind the scenes also, Paulo Expert, who's really been helping Bigatron Alpha create or craft these drafts that were literally the foundation of their success. Early on, they had a shaky start. So did Alter Ego, and a lot had to do with the players just underperforming. Sure, we could say that the drafts sometimes were a bit too experimental, but you know, most of these games, it comes down to the execution, and it's pretty safe to say right now that in the first leg, Alter Ego and Bigatron Alpha, they were still trying to find their rosters. Once they did, they were able to beat the likes of RRQ, EVOS, and even Geek Slate.
Which was huge, right?
Exactly, with this current roster, Alter Ego, they were unstoppable. Once they got the ball rolling, it's really hard to stop them. And my God, they are looking to dominate, I feel like, in this current playoffs. Their roster, very
It's the
mature.
lighting, they're all very light.
Perhaps at their peak now. And with this strong fire, right, with Nino in the helms, remember, their brand is family. So this main 5, not just Nino, all 5 members can actually
almost look
carry
green.
and be an impact
Like
in that game.
whatever
When Nino's
tint they
off
have on
game,
their
Pi
can.
will enter the chat and just pops off, creating havoc towards the opposing side. And let's say Pi, not given a good hero, Udil can just give out damage, hold, be an anchor as a mid laner, and
They need to
again,
mess with
just
their
create
white
an
balance or
impact, such
something, I don't
impact. So
know.
again, their branding is family, and their execution is just very, very unity-wise.
Yeah, that's what I love about Alter Ego, right? Every time they go on stage, you don't know what to expect. You think that they're doing badly, they pull out something crazy. As we now take a look at the keys to victory for one of the teams, very soon.
never change. MPL
But
ID
before
too
we
lazy
get into
nowadays.
it, right? Is there any
They
concern
do so well,
perhaps
bro.
from you, Gani, of Alter Ego? Because sure, they're unexpected, but in comparison to the performance with Bigatron, they're not as consistent.
Exactly, right? So perhaps my concern for
I think their thing is like not really changed. I think, but that's like their thing. Like,
watch out,
like
right?
this is they've built
can
like a
facilitate,
brand of what
can
MPL
provide,
ID is,
where
and
Bigatron,
they don't really try to
usually
change the
centralize
theme that
around
much
Super
for
Ken,
that.
so
It's more
they
of like
to break not the Super Ken yet. Early game, they need to just deny the rotations, deny key away. So the setup, the game plan that was very structured from side of Bigatron can be negated. So I feel like they need to somehow watch out for key or just deny his rotations. And you can see here the keys to victory for side of Alter Ego, though. They need to secure Rassi's comfortable hero. Now Rassi, as we all know, especially in Leg 2, he's not a initiator tank, right? He's not the aggressive roamer, so he is there to provide cover. So he needs to be given the Estes that perhaps can provide the heal, that can provide the game plan, and also getting the early pressure to get the tempo. Why? Bigatron, like we all mentioned earlier, they're a structured team. So perhaps once they get the early, control the tempo, get their pace, Alter
Notice
Ego
how it's
can
easy to
control
listen
and dictate their
to
game plan.
casters talk
Meanwhile,
with background
Bigatron,
music,
they need to
not
control.
ASMR
They're a
like
structured team. They
MPLPH.
need.
I never
minute number
noticed
3,
that
they need to be
issue
here.
with
Minute number 5, they need
MPLPH,
to be
bro.
here. And if Alter Ego can ruin that
I don't
rotation,
really understand what you're saying,
they
honestly.
have a chance at grasping this series.
Yeah, I agree. You know, a lot of these points, like Rassi getting the comfort heroes, it really enables them to make those plays and to force that faster tempo on Bigatron Alpha, who, like you said, are very structured. But I honestly feel like for Alter Ego, they're a bit too one-dimensional in the regular season. Sure, everyone can carry, but Nino has been getting most of that.
Yeah.
Here, though, Gani,
Miss
tell us
Saliwa,
how
what's up,
Bigatron
what's
Alpha
up?
gets it done.
They need to make sure the duo cans, Saken and Super Ken, to get their comfortable hero. Again, they centralize more towards Super Ken, so giving him a hero that is well in their game plan. Perhaps they can't execute it to perfection. And again, just optimizing Raceboy / Aldo's cheese picks perhaps in this current playoffs. They can perhaps pull off a game or two, all right? So let's see.
Definitely. We'll see
Must
very, very soon.
increase the
as remember,
clarity
we
of
are
the
about
image
to enter
to make it
the
enjoyable.
first
I love
game
watching
of this full
MPLPH.
Best of 5 series. But before that, we need to thank our sponsors. MPL Indonesia Season 11 is powered by Moonton. Presented to you by the Samsung
Please
Galaxy
don't
A
spam
Series,
Mas.
A34, and A54 5G. Our official mobile internet partner, Telkomsel. Official gold partner by UBS Gold. We have our partner in esports, Dunia Games, Grab, Secret Lab, and Blee.
Bro, I hope
Official
you're wrong,
broadcast
Kier.
Maxstream, a broadcast partner, TFR Esports. Our partners, Indomart and Point Coffee. And of course, MPL Indonesia Season 11 is supported
this
by
single
TFR
camera
SE. Now, coming back
is
to
a much
that
different
point,
tint,
about
right,
Alter Ego,
than this camera.
I gotta agree with you. I feel like if both of these side lanes from Alter Ego gets shut down, it's GG. Selly Boy doesn't get room to farm. He can't snowball. It's very difficult for Alter Ego to find their initial game plan, I would say, to execute that initial game plan. And I find that a little bit scary going against Bigatron.
5 minutes.
We
Snap
mentioned
time.
And time again. Very structured.
Snap time.
And the thing is, I see a completely different style here between Super Ken and Selly Boy. Selly Boy has been great for the past few seasons, but honestly, he hasn't been shining as crazy as we see Super Ken. One of the main things that I remember from the regular season is Super Ken picking up the Ling, killing spree, 930 GPM.
It's like they just pulled that game off of Season 7, right? A jungler with 900 GPM is something we usually saw in Season 7, but we've literally never seen here in Season 11. The fact that he was able to pull it off on an assassin pick against a Fredrin, against a tanky, a utility jungle on the opposing team shows you that Bigatron Alpha, not only the Super can shine, but the entire team also with the draft.
What time in your country now? It's
right?
almost
and
2 a.m.
That's really the point in a lot of these games
late.
for Bigatron Alpha. That foundation in
That's
the
what time
draft
it is.
are
It's
always
late.
so solid. They understand where to
We
use
haven't
these
even gotten
flex
into the
picks,
first
when to
series,
get those
bro.
bio picks, and even when to respect the enemy.
We haven't even gotten to the series yet, guys.
Meanwhile, for Alter Ego, I would say not just the players have been inconsistent in the regular season.
Yeah, 2:08
Towards the end,
a.m.
they started to get that consistency, but the draft
like
has
that.
stayed inconsistent.
I don't have the
for
clock
side of
sitting
Alter
in
Ego.
front of me.
When they are able to secure a comfort pick, a strong matchup, a winning matchup for Pi, the team does well. It doesn't matter what Nino is on, he can play weak
2
side.
p.m.
and
here
still
must be
perform.
nice.
But thing is, when they don't get it, like you mentioned, and both these side lanes get shut down, it almost seems like it's inevitable that we will see Alter Ego on the receiving end of a loss.
So again, yeah, they rely on their side laners, so perhaps that should be the loophole that Bigatron can exploit, right? So Rizzo, perhaps he can play the strong lane, independent, going up against Pi. It's gonna be interesting to see the EXP laners go head to head, but also a tough task for the debutant.
Coffee, I have
going up against Nino, experienced gold laner. It's gonna be a tough matchup, but remember, they did it in leg 2, right? Saken pops off on the Harriet, so it's also a statement that, hey, I can also play the APCs, all right? Not just the marksman, I can pull off a mage, and perhaps that should also be Saken trying to be exploited, all right?
Yeah, that was very surprising indeed. And I'm wondering if Saken is actually going to be playing, as we are going to take a look at the official starting lineups here for both of these teams. We're going to start with Bigatron. Moreno, Sorizo, Saken, Super Ken, as well as Key. Still the main 5 here from the Red Robots. And in a few moments, we are going to take a look at Alter Ego.
This lineup now for Alter Ego is also still going to be the main 5 that we expect to be thrown down into the Land of Dawn. No more experimenting, no more trials. It's here. It's
BTR,
now or
bro.
never for this
BTR.
matchup. Alter Ego, Bigatron Alpha, match
wins.
number 1 as they enter the stage.
BTR, bro.
First, we
we're
welcome
BTR.
the team, the 3-face masks, led by the Kage and Sir Pai, Alter Ego!
My goodness, Alter Ego, remember you mentioned it earlier, I'ma say it again. This lineup beats RRQ. All right, they're second in the standoffs. And so that speaks quality, that speaks depth. So quality, they have it. It's just a matter of, again, adrenaline. This is the playoffs. Game 1 sets the tone.
For sure here, definitely gonna be a question once again for endurance here for Alter Ego, but it's not gonna be an easy task, right? They are gonna have to try and defeat the number 3 on the standings, which they have already faced twice before and lost in quite a dominant fashion. So on the flip side, let's welcome their opponents.
Upgraded, transformed, and refined with a new member on the team. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the Red Robots, Bigatron Alpha.
Bigatron Alpha.
Programmed to win indeed. And it seems like with Raceboy and Aldo in their helms, man, they're really looking like robots. The structure, the program, right? They
BTR.
just know how to execute their game plan. They know.
Let's see what you got.
Exploit their output, the draft. And it seems like here, against Alter Ego, they are again looking to destroy the 3 masks.
It's been an amazing season for Bigatron Alpha. Sure, it was a little bit shaky in the first leg, but that's the time that they needed to take to readapt to one another, to readapt with the coach, and finally be on the same page with the vision that the coaches have set for them. And on that note, we're going to welcome both of the team's coaches onto the stage.
Still, for Bigatron, it's Raceboy and Paulo Expert. For Alter Ego, it's Nafari and
Paulo
his analyst
Expert
Ars.
with BTR.
Again, just the impact that these 4 men create to a team. It's just, yeah, impeccable. Let's see here again, head-to-head in the
Alter Ego
playoffs.
kind of dripped though, bro.
Alter Ego, with this lineup though, they have failed to reach the finals for, what, 4 or 5 seasons? Almost 4 seasons. So let's see here for the side of most picked and banned heroes. For the side
most
of
picked for
Big
BTR,
H1,
Kaja,
like
Glue, Carry, Farza, Grok,
for
Valentina, Frederick,
seeing
Glue.
the Kaja, seeing the Grok as well. Sure, Grok can be.
So they have a lot of
but it
similar
seems
bands,
like he
right?
Can also just secure
But their
that
picks
hero
are a little
and
different.
Be an impact. So they really like to prioritize around those 2 roamers. But for the side of the most bans, they like to pick up the Melissa. They also can pick up the carry, so they like to ban out the Claude. It just makes sense. Again, the Fanny, very prio ban. Yves, why? Moreno prefers the Farsa, right? So they like to ban the Yves out to somehow force and just let them pick the Farsa themselves. Meanwhile, for the side of Alter Ego, it's a different story. Fredrin is their most favorite pick because Selly Boy is just very, very comfortable on this hero, as well as the Farsa here. So perhaps in game 1, we are going to see a battle and contested pick for that Farsa.
Sully Boy, right, on the Fredrin, like we are seeing right now, 15 times picked up. They have also flexed it into the XP lane, but you're right, most of the time it does go to Sully Boy, who has matured so much since he first debuted in MPL Indonesia, only playing those assassins, only playing those heroes who can really carry the game. So you can.
The last game they had against each other, BTR won.
He's
Selly
matured.
Man.
Selly Man on the Fredrin.
He's Sally Man
All
now.
right, and now we're also going to take a look at the previous draft recaps here between both of these teams. You can see here, this was the last match where they met, and this was the drafts that they actually opted for.
Yeah, I mean, Sorizo on that Esmeralda were just unkillable.
A
right?
universal
Alter
kitty.
Ego, even they have the Masha, sure they have the glue, but that Esmeralda was just unstoppable. Same Sori second leg. Take a look at the total kills. 17-5, so it's a landslide victory. Data-wise, 4 departments all taken by the side of Bigatron as well. With Harith on the gold lane,
Go to sleep, stop torturing yourself.
Yeah,
No.
Bigatron, they're flexible, they're
No.
creative, and they are
You
able
stop
to
torturing
execute it.
yourself.
Alter Ego, they're in the hot seat now.
I don't wanna.
Best of 5, they have the experience, but
I want to
do
watch
they
this
have
game.
the
Stay up till
quality
4
to take
a.m.
on the young guns of Bigatron?
Yeah, we've actually spoken about the intelligence.
No, if they
behind
get
that
into some
draft
like
that we
crazy
saw in
weights
the
in
game
between
number 2
games, then
there by
maybe, bro.
Bigatron. I think you have maybe something to say about that, Mirko.
Yeah, and game number 2 is really interesting because, well, with the Harith pickup, with just so much setup, purely to set up Super Ken, it shows. They got every single winning lane so that the Ling won't really be pressured. And guess what? They also picked up the Ling in the first phase, the last pick in the first phase to ban out the Hilda in the end, just getting a few of those counters out of the way from the side of Alter Ego. So they really like to set up Super Ken for success. Fortunately enough, though, for Bigatron Alpha, that's not their only win condition. They can play
Praying that there's no tech. Oh my
on the
God.
Melissa.
Don't
They
you
can play
put
for
that on me,
Sorizo,
Ricky
who
Bobby.
popped off
Tech
with the
pauses.
Glock high and dry.
I go through enough tech pauses on NACT. I'm here to enjoy this.
Who found success on that Glock
I'm not
XP,
working
high
today.
and dry. This season has been
I just want to watch some
Sorizo
MPL
and,
like
I would
like
say,
a
Boots.
fan.
I agree.
Like a regular dude.
You're forgetting one person.
I just
that
want to be a regular dude
usually,
tonight, guys.
For the most part, has
Stay
been
up all
the
night.
second damage dealer here, Mirko, from your team. It's
Moreno.
Moreno, right? He's, I feel like, an underrated mid laner, right?
Oh, for real.
No one really rates him, but he
I be a regular
in the
dude.
game, so he still has that hunger
Oh.
to develop as a mid laner, and my goodness, that boy is scary.
And he's already
my
so
goodness,
reliable.
that boy
So-
is scary.
so
Drafting phase.
consistent
Here we
in
go,
his
guys.
games. It's great that you actually highlighted him. As ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first
gonna turn off the
game
chat
of
box.
a full best of 5 between Alter Ego and Bigatron Alpha. And very interesting
The Ministar's banned.
Wow.
ban here. So with the last patch that came in March,
The Mincy
you
is
got
banned.
onto Gatot Kacha.
The Mincy's banned.
You can actually, not Gatot Kacha, sorry,
Mincetar.
Mincetar. We haven't seen him for so long that I get them swapped, but yes, Mincetar. You can see that the ban is actually going to come through here for the side of Bigatron Alpha.
Which is interesting because this is a whole swap. No 1-1.
Oh,
no
Kaja gets
Joy
in.
ban.
Oh my
And
God.
Alter Ego don't even first pick it. Gani. What's going on?
My goodness, Joy.
GG's.
Yeah, I understand the 1-1. We all kind of see it coming, right? The 1-1 not very prio, not being banned out. But the Joy.
Bro, the 1-1 is
Joy
dead, I
Alter
think,
Ego
guys.
left it open. So Bigatron, I feel like they did their homework here. They know, perhaps in screams, data-wise, Alter Ego, they don't usually pick up the Joy, and that's why
We haven't
they
gotten
are
to
comfortable
because maybe
enough
he
to
is
open
that good.
Joy and take a look at
I
that.
know he doesn't feel that good in
Mincetar
rank,
Joy pick comes
but
through.
we don't really
But
know
remember,
until like
the
it's so
Joy
different in
was
like so
quite
many
nerfed,
heroes.
honestly,
People are like,
in the last
Adjusted.
patch.
but then in competitive, they're
Adjusted.
like,
I wouldn't say
whoa.
nerfed.
I would say nerf because
burst.
you can't spam her skills as much as you could before. So that mobility that she used to have when she could rotate from that top side of the map to the bottom
Maybe
side of the map,
scrims. Maybe there's
it's
something they
changed.
know that we don't.
the dashes have been limited, right? Especially with the stacking now. Used to be she could do it 4 times and even more.
Oh,
actually,
man.
Those resets down, but now it is down to only 3. She does.
These
do
are
a little bit
literally
more
like
burst
3 of the
damage, though,
most
with
banned
her build as well.
heroes
You can expect
in the
this
past
Joy
3
to go
months.
Maybe even full damage, whether he goes to the XP
BTR's
or
got it
the
all.
jungle. But I think that's still the strong point for Joy, being such a good flex pick that Bigatron Alpha can play with in the second phase.
Oh,
Alter Ego
man.
have done pretty similar job with the Grok, right? It's still a pretty good flex pick, but Bigatron Alpha
Oh, and they banned the
picked up
Phobius
2
just to
of the
cover their
most
ass. I
prio
love it.
heroes in the regular
I love
season.
it, bro.
And actually 3. Kaja, Joy, and Wanwan.
Wow.
Goodness, right? I mean, Bigatron, right? They are just stacking here. So, I mean, if we see these 3 heroes in leg 1, it's GG's, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you get the Wanwan, you get the Joy, and the Kaja. That's very, very prio. Alter Ego, though, what do they have in mind, right? They sure
Yeah, they
have a
probably banned the
plan.
Franco next.
And take a look already, Bigatron already with the ban here towards that.
They banned the
Phobius.
Franco
We
next,
have
bro.
a comment here from Aldo.
We do
Ban
have
the
a comment.
Franco.
I believe, and my players believe,
Ban the
that
Franco.
if our preparation
It's a
is
solid
good,
ban.
the results will follow, because the process will not betray us. Hashtag trust the process.
Hashtag trust the process, and so far it's been true, right?
Could Xylon
Third
slip through the
place in the regular season. That's when they ended it off.
What do I think
After
about PH
having
playoffs?
such
PH
a
playoffs haven't
shaky
happened
start
yet.
to the season. I think they were 6th place at one point. There were a lot of doubts placed onto the best coach of season 10. How is he leading this team? Because it feels like with his presence, it may be downgraded, but then he really proved with the progression for Bigatron Alpha, with Razeboy and Paulo also stepping up, and the bans here so far have just been the
Ban
anti-dash
Kufra, the
hero.
Kufra.
Mitsuthar, the
Ban the
Phobius,
Franco,
and
bro.
even the Franco. So taking another good CC lockdown hero from the side of Alter Ego, forcing them. This is risky,
Kufra.
by the way, because Alter Ego can still go for something like a Diggy up against a Wanwan that is really good and can give the carry so much more pressure to play with in lane.
It feels like that option has been forced onto Alter Ego, honestly. If Bigatron want, they can actually go for the overwhelming route, right? Go for more CC, go for more, so they don't have enough
Kufra better? I don't know,
resources.
bro.
The time journey gets popped off early before it can actually have an effect onto the Wanwan.
Yeah, I mean, and to that, it just fits Rossi, right?
Exactly.
He
That's
wants to
why you
play
have to ban a
Rossi
roam
plays
still, I
supports,
feel like.
and I feel like Diggy should be the
Because
main
Grok-
prio
'cause
here.
Grok
Sure,
can be
you
anywhere,
can't
bro.
really
That's
lock
why.
down the Joy, but I feel
EXP
like
Grok.
just job task now is just to provide and cover
Jungle
for Nemo,
Grok.
but
Grok
seems
can
like
be
they will
flexed.
lock the Hayabusa first, 47% in the
That's a
regular
little
season.
scary. So
Not
here's
a
the thing.
positive one, but I feel like
That's
in
a little
the hands of
scary.
Zelly
Looking
Boy,
at
he can make
BTR,
something happen.
they have
There are 2 juicy
no
targets,
front
right?
line
With the
right
one
now.
with the Farsa,
They got to go for a
Zelly Boy,
bulky jungle, bro. They got to go for a
target
tanky
those,
jungle.
But it's not going to be the Diggy. It's got to be Grok and Rossi.
I don't even
Edith
know,
for
bro.
5.
Very interesting
Barats.
choice here to go for. Alter Ego, this should just be the Edith in the XP and Grok in the roam position. Again, when we take a look at the regular season to, see the data,
Martis.
Rossi hasn't performed in the Grok at all. Even missing a big ultimate a few times with his Flicker actually
Fred's
getting
been
away
banned.
from the side of the engage that he actually wanted to go for. So again, Bigatron Alpha, I think right now they are very comfortable with these drafts that Alter Ego have. Also in the bans,
Alice.
picking up a Valentina and then banning out the Faramis, right?
Possible. It's
So
a
they are
lot of
taking these
magic
big ults away
damage.
that I
A lot of
would,
magic
think
damage.
that they would actually want to face off against. Bigatron Alpha with their final pick. It's a pick that
Hold
can
on.
dive into the back line and
Jungle-
also can put a lot of pressure down in
Jungle
lane.
Kaja?
As expected, yeah, it's Pi on that Edith.
Jungle Joy.
Not too sure how this will work out.
Have we seen him on the Edith this season?
We have
Just like a few times.
a few times.
Alter
Very few. I
Ego
think
win
close to
drafts?
2 times.
Audience prediction though, here you can see a 55% for the red robots compared to Alter Ego with 45%. I'm wondering what you guys think as well. Don't forget to show your support in the comments as we are moments away of entering game number 1.
Here it is.
All right,
All the
guys.
drafts set in stone.
All right,
Get us
guys. We're
into
pumping up.
Game number 1. Ladies and gentlemen,
We're pumping
a
up.
best of 5 in the play-ins means you lose, you are out of the playoffs.
Let's
Both
go.
these teams know it. Both these teams will not hold back.
Let's go.
With an aggressive lineup from Alter Ego, with Bigatron Alpha with a structured lineup. It's time to enter the portal into the land of Dawn for game
Oh my
number
God!
Well, we are about to see here
Come on!
the land of Dawn, but it seems like a pause.
Hold up, hey. They gotta build up some tension.
Sure. 4 flickers though from the left side, so I believe that's the side of Alter Ego. Yeah, Alter Ego. So yeah, it seems like they do not care for that crowd control that can be given from the side of Bigatron. And it seems like 1-1 will still have that Inspire, sure. But I don't know, man. The only lane that I'm really concerned of is that 1-1. Turzla can hold it off.
Hey!
In
Which
that
one?
EXP.
Which one? Which one?
It's just
Left
that
or right?
1-1
Left and right.
I'm worried about.
We do seem to have a technical pause, ladies and gentlemen, from the
That's a vibe
side
too.
of
That's a vibe too.
Bigatron. So we are going to take a few moments to repair it as soon as possible because, once again, fair play is our utmost priority. But you're right. On that note here, Mirko, what do you
see
think
my cursor
about
on screen?
the 1-1
Oh, you can.
matchup?
The 1-1 actually does pretty well against the carry, I would say, in these 1v1s, right? The 1-1 is really going to struggle. Well, the carry does too during these games. And I do think the 1-1 has a little bit more flexibility compared to the carry when it comes down to escaping or even skirmishing in the 2v2, 3v3.
Hey.
Thing is, that crossbow tank has been nerfed to, I would say, almost death. That ultimate is so low. The range is so small. I played 1-1. This is regular like, after the patch, and man, I haven't really been having
Bro,
too much fun on
how
that 1-1.
far
Pro
behind
players still
was
can make
I?
it work. Again, there's a debate right now amongst the 1-1 players if the boot should be built or not. Because of that crossbow tang range that has been adjusted. It's a crossbow tang that has, you know, been nerfed.
How dare they?
Range. But the movement speed has been adjusted.
How dare they pause, bro? What is this, NACT?
So if you go for something like a rapid
Technical
boost,
difficulties? What is this,
maybe you could actually
NACT?
get closer in time, and you can stick onto the targets a bit better. But
Come on.
that's a whole item slot that 1-1 usually goes for, where she goes for another item. So, you know, it's a
Bro, I was so hyped.
pretty hard gamble.
It's a very hard gamble. So again, yeah, perhaps 1-1 then.
All right, guys, here's the real debate. It's not about which players are better, guys.
With the cover
It's about whether PH or Indo has the better
Looking at
girls.
their compositions again, Bigatron looking.
Just kidding, guys, just kidding.
Yeah, again with the structure.
Which one has the better fans? Who has the better crowd?
Joy. It should be aggressive from the early game here. After one item, it can deal somewhat of damage. So looking at their composition, I feel like from the side of Alter Ego, they should.
Bro, I'm not
pile the
jinxing
Radiant
a
armor
team,
to
bro.
negate that, right? They can build a Radiant and Athena to negate both the burst and the DPS coming from Joy, and as well as Farsa. Let's take a look here. Bigatron Alpha match history in leg 2. Only 2 losses.
I'm sweeping all the girls with my
Very different to leg
Riz.
1, and this is what we were talking about,
Indo
right?
cameraman
Leg
is the
number 1
best
for
among all
Bigatron Alpha
regions.
was, you could say, like their adaptation period, right? New coaches, new players. There's
Bro,
got to be some
I'm not taking you
time for them
anywhere
to
with
be
me, Ken.
able to find that final formula that they need right now. And you can see it actually come through, right? Like 2, a lot more stable in terms of their performance. I wouldn't even say stable. I would say amazing performance, especially in the last few matches that we saw there in the regular season of Week 8. And it's interesting, right? Because Bigatron Alpha, they
I'm
have
saying
to
that
experiment so
PH
much,
is the
right?
strongest region, but when it comes to
for the low
women,
lane or Saki,
nobody
right?
can
So
beat
these are
Indo.
mimic here for the EXP
Damn.
lane. Max, Juskar, or Super
I'll tell you what, when
Cat.
I was in Indo,
But
there was a lot of
eventually,
cute girls.
They figured it out. Even Gamora stepped in.
I'm
at
gonna
some
be
point
real.
there in the mid lane.
Here we
until
go.
they
All
finally
right.
Decided onto Moreno.
All right, let's
So once
redo it,
again,
guys.
ladies
Let's
and
do it
gentlemen,
again.
the pause
Here we
has
go.
been
Here we go.
alleviated as we are
Pump
going
up.
back into the land of
Pump
Dawn.
up, guys.
And this is what I was expecting, right? With the draft of Bigatron, I could see that they would be able to rotate a lot quicker than Alter Ego.
This is what I do before my
Utilize
NACT
that mid
streams.
lane pressure onto those side lanes,
Deku
and
just
that
doesn't
is
know
what I
it,
was
but I'd be
afraid
like,
for
all right.
Alter Ego if they can't withstand that early game pressure.
The Gronk also doing a good job, though, understanding that Moreno will have a little bit more wave control, wave clear in the mid lane compared to the Valentina. He's going to be freezing these waves, or just holding it back with the barrier in the base. These mini waves, 3 waves.
Bro,
will be
look at
constantly
Moreno.
Or kind of forced in there, so that Bigatron Alpha's mini waves will crash into the turrets, therefore giving Alter Ego members a bit more of a better time in lane to clear those waves.
And we're already seeing here the structured Bigatron, right?
Bro,
Super
look at
Ken
Moreno,
ready
bro.
with the invades.
That man's
Meanwhile,
aggressive.
Boy slightly behind on the rotation. And here's a fun fact, right? The high and dry is now the Master Assassin. Right?
Camera on upper right, bro?
The passive is still
You want it
the
up
same,
here?
But now it's not called high and dry. It's the Master Assassin, but the mid side will not commit on towards that.
You want it up here?
Again, both teams here playing it very safely. I feel like
I kind of like it here because you're not losing
actually
anything except for the pictures of the guys.
Bigatron. Why? Because Bigatron Alpha is dictating their control.
All right, where do we want it, guys? Upper right or lower left?
Super Ken farming
upper right or lower
it's
left?
Very scary for inside of Alter Ego.
Like this?
It truly is, and you can see now already.
Or like
both
this.
teams are gonna
Vote
go
now.
And find
And forever
one
hold your
another
peace.
As they both set up for the next turtle. You can see here Moreno already level 4. Udil a little bit
I'm
behind.
not. I can't
He's just
remove
able
the
to get
camera,
that, but
bro.
I'm not sure if he can use the IMU right
Sorry,
now, right
sorry,
here.
Baphomet.
Wild charge right now, but that's going to be Super Ken targeted down. That's Celiboy winning the Retribution battle. Super Ken is forced back. The Divine Judgment finds Udil.
Center.
Bigatron Alpha finds
Middle
a
of the
kill
screen.
back to 1 for 1.
right.
Objective traded in for the mid laner.
Huge crowd control there.
Two
Huge wild
guys,
charge
lower left is
opened up
dominating,
by
sorry.
Rossi. Sure, we all know Rossi as a cover
I know you guys really
roller,
want to
but
see the
with that
player
play,
cams.
Actually, he is able to somehow
But, like,
create
come
a
on,
small
bro.
statement, right? Hey, I can also open things
You want me
up.
to put it right here?
Look at my wall charge. It's a 1-for-1 trade, though. You can see here still Bigatron Alpha with the slight gold lead.
That's why I always thought of Rossi a little bit. It reminds me. He reminds me of Wijanarko.
Never
right? Because
cover
that's
the
exact thing that
sponsors.
we initially thought
That's
about
how you get
Wijanarko. We've
copyrighted,
only
guys.
Been able to get those support heroes and find success on those support heroes and those cover heroes. But it feels like Rossi as well is already developing as a player. And like you mentioned here, Bigatron Alpha with the slight gold lead, 600 to their name. I think there's going to be a lot more emphasis now on the gold lane.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bro, Moreno. Oh, Sally boy.
Once again, 1 for 1 in the back line. Super
Okay.
Ken with the electrifying beats will try his best to deal some damage, but he gets bursted down and he will be forced to back away. Beats.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's a 1-for-1. Both rumors taken out.
Oh!
A solo kill.
A solo
Told you
kill.
about that matchup, man. 1-1.
Wow, very
range.
interesting.
The range,
That's
bro.
going to be quite detrimental to Nino here. But looking at the talents prediction, it's quite split. 3-for-3, but in the top side here, Selly Boy.
Hold on. Mirko voted for Alter Ego because he's scared of his curse.
Aggressive.
Let's be real here. He does not think Alter Ego is going to win this.
Somehow actually
He's scared to jinx Bigatron Alpha. That's how serious he takes his curse, guys.
Bigatron, they are
That is how
surely
serious he
establishing
takes
a
his
healthy
curse.
lead. Let's see. The second turtle take. Oh, Divine Judgment.
Flicker out already. One more weakness point. He actually gets it, forcing a wild charge out, and this just might be a free turtle to Bigatron Alpha. Big CC tool used up, penalty zone on the pie. So Rizzo's still going to be able to survive right now, and he gets out. Super Ken wins the retreat battle. Silly Boy forced to get out with a quad shadow. Key wants to look for that kill. He gets the dash in. He has the flicker, and he will not utilize it. Super Ken takes Silly Boy down. Bigatron 5-1.
There you go, a 2,300 gold lead and counting as once again they're going aggressively onto Udil.
Wow, not yet. So yeah, it seems like Bigatron with the control, right? They are able now already control the slight jungle there, limited jungle of Alter Ego, taking that purple buff away
Mirko is happy.
from Hayabusa. That's creating
Bigatron won.
setback for Selly
Bigatron
Boy
won
in the
once
next
they got
1.5
Joy,
to
Kaja,
minutes,
and
right?
Wan
Again,
Wan, bro.
With that in mind, Bigatron Alpha, who were at just
So much
1,000
power.
gold lead a minute ago, now look at them now, 2,500 gold lead all of a sudden. Alter Ego, they are again just slowly but surely starting to grumble, and perhaps in the current situation, all they need to do here.
Here's the thing,
again,
Moreno
just
played the
pick their
laning phase
battles
so
and
well.
just create farms
Super
towards Nino,
aggressive,
making
rotating with
space.
the wings by wings, getting
Been
chip damage
absolutely
on the
on point. Rossi
Oh,
hasn't been able to do anything
Bro.
on that Grok.
Bro.
Again,
Bro.
just suppressed and taken
Bro.
down. Sakan has been able to utilize this 1-1 absolutely phenomenally right now.
I don't know
As
why
again,
Mirko's such
he's
a
not
fan of
only getting the
BTR,
kills, he's
but since
farming well, and
Mirko
he's
is a
bullying
fan of
Nino.
BTR,
Man,
I'm a
2-4-0
fan of
trade there as
BTR.
well, all right? Bigatron Alpha
That's why we're
there.
voting for BTR
Really
here,
just
guys.
building
Alter
onto
Ego
that
just needs to
gold
throw
lead
in the
that they
towel
initially
already
had.
for game 1.
It's going to be difficult as Cerezo jumps
Call
back
it
in.
GG's.
Flicker burnt out. Key still able to escape, but Silly Boy jumps in right there. Going to be able to get bursted down behind the back line. Finds the Earth Shatter onto Key, but he's still able to sustain for a bit. Pi pops in
Pi
final
picks
wrap.
up a kill.
Bonside turret
Good
taken
for
down.
Pi.
Cerezo
Udo
still
actually gets
trying
it.
to sustain. Flickers out to safety, but Bigatron Alpha, all the while those fights were happening, the Roamer got taken down, but 2 turrets fell in favor of Bigatron Alpha.
He's unstoppable right now, and take a look now. Supercan is already just occupying the jungles pretty willingly here. Also, Ego, they have no real response. Nino, he's behind on items, so his damage isn't quite there yet, and just Bigatron Alpha fully dictating the game as predicted, as just the structured Bigatron here, as we were seeing here. Very nasty indeed, as Supercan take a look
4K
at his
gold
score,
lead.
104. So he is there not to just for the kills. He's also just there to be a nuisance towards the jungle. Item-wise here, we are now seeing Moreno. After Clock of Destiny, he is building his way towards that Lightning Truncheon. But yeah, Pi quite behind here.
Cerezo already got Bloodlust Axe. Working on Dominance Ice.
4 steel leg plates, and it seems like just Joy.
Wait, he got leg
already.
plates.
Genius 1 and Glowing
Picked up
1,
another magic
5,000
thing, but
gold
I'm pretty
he
sure
has
he's working
achieved.
on Dominance
Meanwhile,
Ice
take a look
now.
at Telly
He
Boy.
just picked
As
up a
the
little
higher
bit more
percent,
magic
you don't wanna be
defense.
behind.
Oh, charge defensively. The
just
Divine
battle.
Judgment somehow
Oh,
connects it.
Razi.
Socket is able to pop into crossbow tang. Udo's been taken out of the fight. Now it's going to be the damage coming in, but Sokken's able to purify out of that. The Earth Shatter not able to find its mark, and Pi gets punished. Bigatron Alpha with another beautiful reaction for that engage, and they're going to be able to take this mid lane turret for free.
And this is just getting a lot worse for Alter Ego here. You can see that Moreno already picked up the Lightning Truncheon as well, so the damage, the range, and the burst that he already has on to Nino, it's going to be a lot more difficult, seeing as Nino is quite far behind.
My goodness, Supercan and Socken, right? They're rookies in the playoffs, but it seems like it doesn't really bother them. It's just them. Not bothered.
They open the top. Here's the thing, like they open those three top band heroes, right?
Like a rookie now.
And didn't take a single one of them,
I
bro.
think Bigatron Alpha are
Like if it could have made sense if they traded two of them,
able to do this
but they didn't
so
take
early on.
any three of
When
them.
we
The
said
1-1 Joy or the
the
Kaja.
drafts that Bigatron are a structured team. They usually wait. They don't usually go for these skirmishes. Well, they've been doing that.
I think they were trying
It's only
something.
been 9 minutes. Can you imagine? Already all the turrets there in the top side taken down. Only an inhibitor turret left, and Key goes in once again.
Divine Judgment, all the weakness points. Rasi with a wild charge. There you go. Like I said, the range so small, and you can get out of that with a flinker, with a wild charge. But somehow Bigatron Alpha have been utilizing the Divine Judgment to actually keep the guys in range.
You know what? I mentioned that Alter Ego, they need to deny the setup for Key, but it seems like it's Key who denies the setup from Rasi, right? He's just no impact whatsoever, non-existent.
Lord.
0-3-0,
Bro,
unreliable.
the Franco,
It seems
that's
like
exactly,
there's
like, I think
something
once they
Divine
banned the
Judgment,
Mini, the
everything used,
Mincy,
and Key somehow still survives. Saken will be able to take Pi down. He's looking for more, chasing them down, and Cerezo with the penalty zone. Rasi with the wild charge. Saken's
nice
still
ult,
able to
nice
see
ult.
for now. Is that's going to be the shadow kill.
Not
Popped
enough,
into the
though.
back line, but still, Bigatron are still able
Mid-game?
to survive
Mid-fight?
this skirmish, taking Rasi down.
I thought they
and
only did that in
forcing Alter
NACT.
Ego back. 9 minutes, 57
Mid-fight?
seconds. We do have a pause, but man, it's a stomp so far.
That was prime follow-up coming
Mid-fight
in from Cerezo
pause?
as well, with the flicker and the penalty zone to land on
I thought they didn't do that.
Alter Ego.
I thought you had to wait till the fight was over.
What's going on
I
with
guess they
Alter
were
Ego
disengaging.
here?
That was,
I guess they were
I have no
disengaging.
words. I thought their experience can get the better of Bigatron, but it seems like the quality, right? We question Rasi. Yeah, given a Grok, I don't know. Very questionable, right? It seems like in this game, it's evident that his impact has been non-existent, right? 0-3,
Yeah.
0-4-0 even now. And his wild charges, his, just his playstyle in this current game is very, very far off. So
Yeah.
I would prefer him on, again, just give him a cover hero. it wasn't one of the keys to victory as well. Give Rossi his comfortable hero, and it seems like in game 1 they took a gamble, get the Grok for Rossi.
Seats are filling up
They
now.
off 2-11. Sure, the game's not over, and
Bro,
it can still happen.
why
but
is that Bigatron
so
head
far,
on the
10
ground?
minutes in, not looking
Oh
too
my
fancy
God.
for side of Alter Ego.
Where's its body?
Maybe I spoke a little too soon, right? Because earlier on I was like, I think
Who took the
Rossi
robot's
has
head
developed
off?
as a player,
Yeah, don't.
transforming.
I've learned
Okay,
from LaFell.
Yeah, so
Don't say things.
just don't say things.
You're
But
gonna curse them.
this is a thing, right? Because before, that's the exact mindset I had about Rossi. I was like, okay, just give him comfortable heroes, give him the cover heroes, but he picks up the Kufra.
Yes,
and he
I'm your
actually
cool.
performed
What's
really
up?
well. So
Welcome,
I was
welcome.
assuming that with the Kufra performance that we saw that had an impact, it could also transfer onto the Grok.
Bro, you guys
but
don't.
It seems
Bro,
like
you guys don't remember.
there has been little to no
I
impact.
think it was
feel like
last
Bigatron
season. There was
Alpha
this
did a
whole
really good
big
job of
thing
exploiting that
because a
fact.
player
You can see
disconnected,
also in the way that they play,
and
Key
it
always
was either an
targets
ID or PH. The player
Grok
disconnected.
first.
Okay,
He
may I
stopped
enter the chat now?
moving,
I'm a Kufra
and I
player.
guess they asked for a pause,
It's very
right?
hard to play a Grok,
The
right? It's
pause
very
did not
different.
happen.
Yeah.
The
I know,
player
I know.
ended up getting
I get what you
killed.
mean.
And there was this
The
whole
initiator
Mirko has a
tanks,
whole
but-
video where he's talking about it. And like
Yeah,
there were
it's
some
just
points
very
where it was
different
fair,
mechanics,
and
different
they
play
even
style.
Yeah.
they even said they were like, okay, there was
mid
mid-team fights, so they won't
in The early
pause,
game,
right?
Sure, you're a bit more proactive because you go for the ganks, but in
And
these
then
late
once
game team
there was a
fights or in
time
these
when the
turtle
fight
fights,
slowed
you're
down,
waiting for someone to bait
and they
for you,
finally
you're waiting
did
for someone to
pause.
initiate for you, and then
So
try to
yeah,
follow
you
up
guys
with
remember,
match,
there was
right?
that whole big
Obviously,
thing.
you do still have that opportunity
So
to
that's why I
jump
was like,
into,
I was always under the
but
assumption
you're
that
right,
like,
the Grok is a bit more one-dimensional in that aspect. You need to go, you need to initiate first, and you need to find those openings. If not, he goes your.
did everyone go back to base? Did they make the call for everyone to go back to base? Or did everyone just recall after that fight?
4-0.
I mean, I get it. I think they had just gotten the kill
And it seems like again
onto
now, Bigatron,
Udil or whatever, so they let it slide.
already
Or
in
someone on,
hand.
9.
or Kai
9
just got the
now.
death. I don't know.
Wow.
It's 10 minutes in. They're racing now. I feel like Bigatron, they want to go more than the minutes.
Maybe they want to pull an Onyx, maybe like Onyx did to Evos in the regular season. You guys can buy the tickets for the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. 5 to the 9th of April, 2023 in Hall D of G-Expo. This is the first match of the playoffs, and so far, Bigatron Alpha have looked very convincing.
Very right, and again now it seems like still with the siege here, what will they be able to brew?
Key's already with a concealed play here, Mirko. It looks like this might be the final push.
Feathered airstrike by the Earth Shatter. That's going to be the Lord cleared out. You still have these turret passives to play with, but Sunny Boy gets chunked really low. That's going to be the mid-base turret.
I mean, I
taken
get,
down with the
listen,
first Lord
I
of
get
the
it.
game.
If somebody's lagging
Talk
or something,
about
I get
value,
it.
man.
But if
Usually
it's
you get all tier
mid-fight,
twos. Mid-lane base
you can't stop
very
a fight.
expensive.
You know, before that team fight happened, right? Before
I
the
don't
siege
know.
happened, we were talking about.
It's a real. It is.
It's
It's a weird way to call it because I like. Like also the fight shouldn't continue, but also like so how do you think they should just be able to make a pause?
But as you can see here, Bigatron once again going in for the push in the top side.
Super Cat already jumping in, baiting, and already isolating Kai
Oh,
with a
that's
crossbow
it.
attack, dealing damage.
I just think it can be taken advantage of
defensively.
if you just call pauses.
That's another base turret down for Bigatron Alpha. Sunny Boy jumps in onto Moreno, who's still going to be able to fly away, flickering out, and Sunny Boy
We would
won't
need
be
like
able to
there would have to be like
assassinate
cameras on the phone
Moreno.
to prove that people are like, all right, their
My
MS
God.
is this.
They pulled
I
out
don't know.
all the resources. And that's a mid laner, right? That's a mid laner that's
No
supposedly
winter.
squishy. No winter. The nerf on the Clock of Destiny as well reduces their longevity in these team fights, and yet they're still unable to pick Moreno off. 2-0-5. And this is why it was really great that Gani mentioned Moreno earlier, right? He's just always so reliable in that mid lane and doing the damage, having the impact.
My goodness, they are just again, they're like a robot now, right? Their brand, well, Alter Ego, their brand is family, but Bigatron Alpha, their brand is a robot, and look at them now already.
Their brand is
Looking
a
for the
robot.
contest here, perhaps comes out of Alter Ego. I don't know. This might not be the wisest move.
Okay, with Conceal already, that's Alter Ego backing away. I mean, that's what you kind of have to do when the opponent has a 14,000 gold lead in the 13th minute. you're right. They've beaten it. They have beaten the clock.
And looking at the items now, it's looking very, very bleak again. Nino is behind almost 5,000 gold lead if you compare it to Saken, right? So he is that behind. Saken is already at full items almost. Athena shield.
The fight
is on
still
its way.
continues even
So
when you
that
pause?
is
What are you
grabbed,
talking about? No.
It's gonna be
when a pause,
very
I'm sorry,
hard
I see
for
you.
Valentina
When a
to
pause
burst
happens,
him
the
down.
whole
Again,
game
Big John
pauses.
Alpha, they're toying.
Everyone
Alter Ego.
stops exactly where they're moving.
Another airstrike popped in. Rossi already taken low. That's giving the onward and the Earthshatter. Super can still survive.
Which means when the game starts, when it comes back, let's say you were about like, no matter what, it stops the momentum. GG's. But no matter what, it stops momentum, guys.
16,000
No matter what, it stops
gold
momentum.
16,000 gold lead in under
Because you have to
15
like,
minutes.
everyone's
That
a
is
little
the
bit behind
domination
now.
That is a Bigatron Alpha.
Bringing your
here
joystick
in
over to
Season 11.
continue moving,
And
things
I'm
like that. Like,
concerned
a pause
for all the other
completely
teams,
messes with a team
honestly,
fight.
looking at the performance that they have just shown
Completely
us
messes
here
with
in the
a
first
team
game.
fight.
Gonnie's
Yeah.
a little bit busy, Mirko.
A little bit busy, all right?
I'm slow again?
was a little bit
He's
busy here, all right?
Oh my goodness.
All right, so yeah, again, Bigatron, they're just programmed to win. They are a very structured team, and it seems like it's just a very, 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 very hard matchup for the side of Alter Ego here in this current game. Where in the drafts, again, you mentioned that Rossi were given somehow a very uncomfortable hero here. Again, it wasn't the keys to victory that it is very important. It's very essential for Alter Ego to draft and give heroes that is comfortable for Rossi, but it seems like it was just a bit too much. So they managed to surpass the time, correct?
Yeah, they did. Look, I'm not really sure what happened there. Do you think it was the drafts? Do you think it was
I don't know.
execution?
I think it's debatable.
We're set up for failure. I mean, to be completely honest with you, right?
It's all
I mean,
debatable.
The Edith pick, I feel like even the Hayabusa and even the bans there was just really strange. I understand the Pyramin's ban if you are going to set up for maybe a glue, but the fact that they wanted to go for Edith, I would actually say leave the Pyramin's open. You have a Valentina to take those ultimates. The Grok as well, maybe a good flex pick, but when the team has consistently been, failing on the Grok, I don't think it's a flex
Vote
pick
tracks
that
for Mountain
Big Drama
Director.
were
Too
wary
concerned.
of at all. They really didn't care. The Grok pick comes through, all right, it's going to go to Pi or it's a loss. That's what they thought, I think, and that's what we kind of saw 0-4-0 in the end. I think 0-5-0?
Yeah, something like that. It was quite bad.
Yeah.
That was a rough game number 1 there for Alter Ego, ladies and gentlemen. But we're going to throw it to the analysts here. Dig a little bit deeper there. So do you also agree that the drafts
Mirko's
were
happy,
just
yeah.
questionable?
I completely agree. Right
Mirko's
from the
happy.
drafts here, they need to start from the first phase of the battle, which is the draft, right?
Joy not picked as well.
Joy not picked up was, I feel like, also a blunder from the side of Alter Ego, but
A lot
it
of blunders.
perhaps can be, again, the homework from the side of Bigatron. And screams for Alter Ego weren't too successful on that Joy, so
Maybe.
yeah, they realized we can let the Joy go. And again, I feel like in this current performance,
Wow,
it's
that
just
match was so
these
close.
two here, right? The two Kens, they were able to just to clean with it, all right? In this current game, game 1,
Nice,
they were
Gunny.
unstoppable. Saken, 0 deaths whatsoever. Sure, provided,
Clever.
facilitated
I like
by
it.
none other than Key. But after he pops off, it was just very hard for the composition of Alter Ego to go into the back lines. Nobody. Edith can't go towards the back
A
side.
game 2?
Rossi, wild charge.
I don't know.
Sure, he made a good wild charge. I credited him for that.
After that
wild
big
charge
blunder?
onto
First
Suri.
turtle.
But after that, it was just non-existent. All right, Alter Ego, they were.
It is a
able
best
to
of 5, so you have a game to
not
do to
execute
try
their
something
draft
like that with, but
properly
still.
with the draft diff as well. Bigatron was
Either it was a huge
game,
blunder,
feels like in that game.
or
and
AE is just
I
that
gotta be
confident
harsh,
that
but
they can
that's the
try
honest
something
truth.
in
I
game
think,
1
right, like sure,
and still
for
come
Alter Ego,
back.
they severely underperformed. I would say, I would agree. The coach also with the draft, I don't know. For me personally, it feels like they drafted 3 losing lanes and an assassin jungle, right? So again, like we mentioned, I also want to give credit to Bigatron Alpha because, hey, they drafted really well. They forced Alter Ego into that draft. It wasn't the coach just fumbling the bag. It was Bigatron Alpha forcing those, picks as well. They banned out the Franco. They banned out a lot of these heroes that can actually, be a nuisance to the mobility that they have. And when a Joy and a 1-1 gets picked up, when a Kaja gets denied of you, when a Franco, a Minsathar, and a Phobius gets taken out, what are you supposed to do? I mean, they did the best that they could.
Diggy.
Okay, sure, they could go for the Diggy, but it only really answers the 1-1 and the Terizla.
So that's at least like 1 or 2 winning lanes. Something that they could actually have worked on.
I don't think that with the Diggy they would have won the lane though. Still.
I think it would have helped with the bully onto 1-1. Helped the carry a little bit.
The Kai is always down there too though. Remember, 2v2s, the carry doesn't really... The carry, especially into a 1-1, is a tough lane. Very tough.
Well, we'll see here. Perhaps they need to definitely adjust here. Give Rossi here somehow his hero that he needs. But yeah, on the board, item-wise, it's just a landslide, right? Got someone that can burst. That is Moreno. You got someone that can DPS magically, and that is Joy. You have someone that can deal physical DPS, and that is the 1-1. So draft-wise, very complete, very all around, and execution. My goodness, their quality, almost 0 deaths, right? Apart from Key, nobody really dies. So
that's
again,
crazy.
It's just a rank game. It seems like
4 eggs.
4 eggs.
So you want a team fight with 1 or 2 players standing still?
You can see here already the rich guy and the carry.
Here's the thing. I think if it's that bad, yes, there should be a pause.
Unstoppable. In the early game, sure. Farm. After that,
I'm just wondering, you know, my thing is like, I don't know.
Even Key
I'm not against the fact that we should pause. I think there just has to be a bit more regulation on it.
Potentially can be
I think the amount of pauses that happens during team fights, I wonder if they are all actually due to lag, how many are due to panic, how many are due to jumping from 4 MS to 15 MS, and we're saying it's lag. You know, I'm just...
At the post game,
that's all I'm wondering.
Gotten one has to be Key, right?
You know.
Kaja, again, he's very reliable still, and it seems like in playoffs, in his opening game,
he is
very clean. He knows, right? He knows.
This is why I shouldn't have fast forward.
He has his job desk. He knows he is the Key, and he just provides that key divine judgment multiple times. Remember.
Oh my God. Why is it being like this, guys? Refresh.
Targeted. Accept the Grok. So he take that off of the board, force him to recall or death. Yeah, nobody can touch the backline, and there you go. The Saken will be the MVP with a 505 stat.
No, I personally would. I thought Key was going to be the MVP because, sure, Saken performed absolutely phenomenally.
Yeah, it's just, you know, I don't know. I just feel like I'm just...
In that gold lane, it was set up by Key. He was always waiting there, just opening the vision. Presented to you by the presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A34 and A54 5G. The MVP is Saken. Still, well-deserved, though.
Well-deserved. I think most of them performed really well. Honestly,
Everyone.
Moreno did his job, right?
Did their
Key.
job.
Like, you know, I don't even want to mention them
It's
all.
a tough one. It's tough to pick the MVP.
Super Ken was also really
He was super in that game.
He was unstoppable, right, with the Joy. And let's take a look here in the heat map, right? The first file, not the first minute, but 5 minutes till the 10th minute. Saken was already everywhere. This is what you expect as a marksman, right? After 5 minutes, he cleared the bot lane, the gold lane, and then he explored. He explored with Key towards the EXP.
He explored.
The highlights of that first game. In this current game, it
is best of 5.
Well, this is where it all started, right? Rossi was just picked off left and right, and it seems like here in the second game, well, in the second turtle, different story. Bigatron took full control, and this is where
PH versus ID casters? You mean like
Alter Ego after that Celluloid taken down?
Of its entirety?
On all fronts, right? Bigatron, they were able to
PH has
that
a
momentum.
much wider range
Like
of assault
Alter Ego, sure,
desk,
they got
I think.
a couple of dubs on towards Key. Only Saken was just
Wolf, Leo.
in this game with that cross.
You got real
very
OGs on
hard to take
PH
him
desk.
down. Multiple times.
I mean, I
you
get it.
see
ID
just
has
he
Mirko,
escaping
and
with
everybody
just
loves
1
Mirko.
HP. And after that, it was just
But,
textbook,
like-
right? They didn't go for the overextension. They didn't go for the gamble play as well. It's just big A-Tron with the structure. They execute it, and it's just textbook game throughout, right? They understand. I feel like they really are. They understood the game plan.
PH has a
from
much more
Raceboy,
mature
from
desk.
Paulo Export, as
English
well as
desk.
Aldo to just
PH has a much more
execute,
mature
like
English desk.
This minute number 7, do this.
Like, you have to
minute number
look,
9, do
like,
this.
I think the
It's
ID
clear.
desk
It's
is very, very
evident that it
good.
was Alter
But you have
Ego that
Mirko,
weren't
Eterna,
able to
Gani, Arashi.
find
Like,
to deny
all of them
the
are pretty
structure
pretty
from the side
new
of Bigatron that has
in
already
a
been
sense.
set
Like, they're all
by
young.
Their coaches.
Now, I really
Eterna's very
feel
first
like this is
world-
the ultimate test for both of these
First
teams,
M
right?
series was
Can
last
Alter
year.
Ego bounce
Mirko was
back
right
from
before
0
that.
to 0? That's my first question. My second question is, can Bigatron
Gani's
stay
first was this
consistent?
one.
Because remember, it's no longer a best of 3, but it's going to be a best of 5. So if Alter Ego
And
can
this doesn't. I'm not
go back
saying
to the
any of
drawing
them are
board
bad.
and
They're all
reassess
amazing casters.
the
Like,
damage and
they're all
reassess
great
the
people.
mistakes
Meeting
that
all these
they
guys in person
made
was
in
awesome.
that first game
But I
and
think
come
PH
back,
just
so there is still
has a
chance
age
for them
factor.
to
Like,
win
they
the
just have an
series.
experience
But
factor.
of course, they were using one
Like,
of the
from
best
their
phones. No, sorry,
all
the
around-
best phone
The.
in the business.
What is it?
It's the new Samsung Galaxy S23 series
3.
5G.
Whoa.
It's an epic smartphone for auto-winning gaming, and maybe that's how Bigatron were able to win that so dominantly.
They were equipped with it, and guess what? Gani, just tell them what the specs are.
Bro,
Specs?
here.
Let me tell you, all right. Samsung Galaxy S23 5G, equipped with the fastest processor technology.
What is
all
it?
right, 4
Nano.
meter
I don't know.
Snapdragon 8 Gen
Bro,
2
PH has
core
Wolf.
Galaxy.
PH
all right?
has
Large
Leo.
RAM up to 12 gigabytes.
You've
Memory
got, like-
up to 1 TB.
What?
That's
You've
terabyte
got
for you.
just
all right?
Wolf and
PC
Leo
is
alone, bro.
Dynamic AMOLED
Both those guys have been
2X
around since
with
M1.
120 hertz of refresh rate. And of course, the battery is 5,000 mAh. So
MLBB
it just
Caster Hall of
lasts
Fame type
long,
stuff.
Right? 3 days without charging, full ranked games. I'm down. The phone is down. You should check that out.
And it seems like they have a lot of amazing deals that we can actually get our hands on. And, you know, Mirko actually utilized this deal.
I don't really want to like
Don't miss
get
the limited
into
offer
why.
because from Samsung Galaxy
I
S23
think because
Series
it'll
5G,
turn
this is
into
a
like
special one for you
I
guys. Get
don't
an
really
epic
want to like debate
Ramadan
this or
promo up
anything.
to RP
And I don't want to get into it because it'll turn. I don't want it to
Wow.
sound like
For
I'm like
trade-in purchases
shitting on
or
the ID
with
desk
Galaxy
or anything
Wearable
like that.
Plus
Like
free Samsung Care
like I
Plus
said,
protection for 6
Gani,
months worth
Eterna,
up to 889,000
Arashi
IDR. Terms
are
and
all
conditions
great,
apply.
but
Level up your epic game with Samsung
but, like,
Galaxy S23 Series 5G.
even they would
Buy
say
it
like the
right now.
experience difference. Like
Samsung.com/ID.
Man, they should. They should. And
They should.
one of the best things about this playoff
that's the
is
thing. Like
episode.
that's the thing.
key.
Like
That's what we're
everyone's
saying
like
during the season.
Mirko. Mirko is great at play-by-play, but you guys are. That's the problem. When you guys are listening to like as a caster,
the official merchandise in
as someone who like
collaboration
goes to
between
who went to
UBS Gold and
school as
MPL
well
ID
for like
Season 11
things like
is
this.
here. You guys can get your hands
Like-
on the Mia necklace, the Eudora
What?
bracelet, as well
Like-
as the UBS
Do they have a
bundle
Wan necklace?
gold bar. You can check it
you're
out.
just focusing
you
on the
also can check it out
play-by-play.
if you guys head over to the
A lot of you guys
venue.
don't even like
Check out the
really pay
videos
attention to the analyst
Clean.
sections, to these
Wow,
sections
Gani,
and
see?
stuff, and like
Good things come
don't
to those
even
who
like.
wait.
I feel like
That's why it can't
No.
be Gani can't wait bang bang
Because-
anymore. You need to be Gani, I'll wait.
like
Goni, I'll wait.
PH
All right, so
overall,
okay.
like their
I'm
whole
gonna
brought
put
like
that
all
in
the
mind now. I
casters.
think that's my new philosophy. Everything right. Game number 2 between Bigatron and Alter Ego. You know what? I'll wait.
You'll wait.
We
But
all
you
need
know,
to wait.
the thing is, right, about this UBS thing, the UBS Gold, you get free skins with every purchase.
Wait.
as
Is
well.
there any other way to get me my
Of
some
course.
I
You
want some
guys
skins.
can check out ubslifestyle.com or go ahead and check out
Unpopular
the UBS
opinion, I think
Lifestyle
NA has best
e-commerce
overall
as
range
well.
of casters. I think
Because
we have a
other
good
than that, you guys
desk
can get
too.
value
I think
from
our
the
hosts
Dunia
need
games.
work.
Whoa.
What's a Dunia
That's
game?
it,
What
because they don't have
value?
much experience.
Oh, is this the app?
The app.
I think they'll
The
get
one we
better
were
though. Like
talking
I
about.
think
You got
Liz
vouchers.
and
You can buy
Liz
vouchers.
and
Yeah.
Xeno will get
game
much better,
items, and you
but it's
get
gonna take a little
3 gigabytes of
time.
quota every purchase. Is this the one
Yes.
you're talking about?
This is the one I'm talking about.
Okay.
Wow.
How do I get it?
Super easy. You guys can scan the QR code down below.
It's not even
download the app as
PH's
soon as
built
possible
diff.
to get
Indo
your hands
desk
on this
isn't
deal, because
bad.
Like Mirko mentioned,
It's
I'm gonna
just
repeat it once
there's
again for
you
you
can
guys.
there's
With every
there's an
in-game
experience
item
diff for
purchase
sure.
or voucher,
One item.
you guys
Whoa.
can get free 3.
We're talking about
gigabytes of
casters that have been
data.
around
1
since
to 3.
M1.
You get 3, that's 9. Quick maths.
12 if you get 4.
There you go. I was about to
Bro,
say.
honestly,
Yes, it is
Malaysia
right.
though, you're right, Kier. Like
Very
Gideon
solid.
and
Kind of proves.
LaFell.
He's like, yeah, you
But
got
those
it
are two
right.
guys too.
Yeah,
Like,
MVP.
that's another thing. Like
MVP.
Of game
2
one.
guys that have been around
MVP.
since
Spelled with 3
M1.
letters.
Like,
M, V, and P. Just like the
Most-
3 gigabytes of quota.
and Gideon also has a great
Ooh.
play-by-play.
I was like,
That's
Coda doesn't have 3
the
letters.
You listen to
most
his
valuable
worlds.
player.
You listen to Gideon in like M1
Thank
Grand
you,
Finals
honey.
or
In case you
whatever.
didn't know.
Wolf and
Thank you for
Gideon and
that
stuff. M1
information.
Grand
You're
Finals.
welcome.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Bro.
once again, we're going to take a look at the game recap
Bruh.
there for game number 1 between Alter Ego and
Bruh.
Bigatron. And like you see on screen here, it was Bigatron being able to get that first win, first victory.
My God, yeah, was the total gold was just farther, and take a look at the total damage is even farther, right? 46,000 for 140 something
Yeah.
towards Moreno as well, and then that is just a huge landslide of a victory. It was Alter Ego cannot do anything but. It's just the first game, sure, it sets the
I think.
tone.
All right, so like Indo has
The
great
gap was so
play-by-play.
far, Gani.
What Indo
That
lacks
Moreno,
for
after he
me
built the
is
Clock
its
of
color.
Destiny and the Lightning Truncheon, he instantly built Holy Crystal.
Is its color.
That's not an,
It
that's
feels
not a
like it's
usual
always
item
just
build for me.
analysis.
You only
Alright.
do that
And,
if you're so far ahead because usually you go
analysis
for
and
at least
play-by-play.
magic penetration,
They're never
right?
really.
But
It doesn't
when
feel like
I
it has
saw the
a lot
Holy
of
Crystal
color
being
for
built
me.
up,
Like
I-
the color that Leo brings,
Yeah,
or
magic
like that
power.
LaFell and Gideon
From
bring
inside
to a
of Alter
cast.
Ego, there was only one person who was able to build that magic.
Doesn't
beat
really
that
feel like it
Torpedo
has a
Samurai
lot of-
Holy Crystal instantly. It's just so unfortunate.
It was really, I mean, when Pi has to go for 4 steel leg plates into an Athena shield, you really know you're behind. Bigatron Alpha this time.
But it's
with
all different
first
vibes. Like,
pick.
all right,
Again,
like
they're gonna be
even
able
when I
to
went to
force the
M4 and I
join
talked to
out
all of them
again,
and stuff, they're like,
you know, proper
different
response
desks
this time
have
around
different
for Alter
vibes,
Ego.
right?
They tried to play around it last game, didn't work so well, so now it's time to adapt.
Your team is there.
Really need to adapt and adjust, and you can see here already a switch, right?
Everywhere he
Bigatron
says,
will
I don't understand
occupy
if
the
you're
blue
saying
side,
a
Alter
good thing about
Ego
private or a bad
occupy
thing.
the red.
No.
Seems like, no, it's going to be Fanny, Arlet, and Minsatar, same bands, Alter Ego. This time around, they're not messing around.
I hate
They
Leo's
bent out
sound
the joint
effects.
And the glue.
Last time they opted for the Melissa.
But see, that's
ban,
another
right?
thing.
Alter
But see,
Ego.
all right, so here's another great thing
Now
about
they
any
wanna go
kind
for the
of
same
Payback.
route.
art
They're not
or
gonna
something
do
like
that.
this
They're
that
gonna
you
ban
do
out the Farsam
is like
first, taking it away from
everyone's gonna have
Moreno.
different vibes that they like
Perhaps
on
giving
desks,
them more
right?
space if they're forced on the carry
Some
once
people
again.
hate hype. Some people hate like the people like hype. Like everyone likes the hype. But some people hate like when people are yelling over every single play. You know, like some of the casters that are like just constantly over like literally like a pickoff or something, like the first kill or something, or like the second kill of the game on a roam or something that literally means nothing, and the guy's like making it sound like it's the final team fight. Like some people hate that, some people love that, you know?
We are going to see the Valentina and Faramus raid. Now, the response, Bigatron should have seen this scenario, right? With the Melissa and the Faramus, so they should pick up the Claude.
Yep.
And perhaps a hero, that is Fredrin that you mentioned, Miracle. Still very prio. Super can play it, but what is most
I've been
important,
enjoying
it
me and
takes away-
Deku's desk. I've been
takes
having
it
so
away
much fun
for
on the
Silver Boy.
desk.
I think they could also go for something like a Lapu here into the XP lane.
Like,
something that
I
does
feel like
really
we've had a
well
really
against the
good
Faramis
chemistry of
and
like
the
we
Melissa, right? So
joke,
they can double
we
down on that.
laugh,
Having a Valentina,
we
AoE
cast.
damage, can steal away the Cold Altar, picking up the Claude, who's good in lane against the Melissa and can pop that Cold Altar.
It's been tons of fun.
It's going to be the Fredrin and not the Claude. It's actually the Fredrin and the Kaja here. Gani and Bigatron Alpha go for. So interesting. Very interesting.
Guys, I'm having a weird feeling.
All right,
Okay, why?
what are you
Sorry,
feeling?
while you guys were talking, I was looking at Alter Ego and I was like,
Okay.
wouldn't it be cool if they picked up the Estes? So
Now?
Faramis Estes. Okay, not now, but maybe later on.
Definitely could be an option, right?
I really like it, right? Because the Valentina would be forced to either choose, right? Either
No,
the
you know
ultimate
what
from Estes
casters
or
actually
a
get
physical
lit?
altar from the Faramis.
The
and so they can double
the
down,
the South
utilize
American
both,
casters,
and they
bro.
have
You
still
want to talk
+1
about
of
soccer
sustainability in
game?
these team fights.
I see
Listen
your
to the
point, I see
South.
your point.
Go
Perhaps
listen
that
to
is in the back of the
Brazil
mind
and
of Tafari and the whole Alter Ego
Latam.
Let's see, it's
The
not gonna be
Latam
as
Super
worse.
League.
It's going to be the Yuzong. Perhaps that is going to be the cheese pick, right? They do have that last pick. It's going to be the Yuzong here securing a hero for Pi. Should be important, right? Alter Ego, second phase. They
G and
should
Trex.
ban
I
out
miss casting with G,
Claude,
bro.
right? Just limit Saken's hero.
It's pretty interesting. Again, the Yu-Zhang pickup here before anything gets picked up for the side of Big Turn Alpha. Anything in the back line, actually. Alter Ego will go for the Hayabusa, though. After picking up the Yu-Zhang, they want to kind of give the Melissa a bit more space to play with, right? So they're already taking the right steps to win this game. They are setting their gold laner up for success. The main win condition that we've seen for Alter Ego in the regular season has been Nino. He got a Savage on this Melissa in the regular season, so I think Alter Ego might as well go for something like a Claude ban very soon, maybe right now. Or do they want to go for Ling?
Ling?
Will they commit to a...
Will they fully respect Super Ken with a Fredrin already picked up?
PTR gets Kaja. Bro, what is Alter Ego doing?
Super Ken respect ban here from Alter Ego in the second phase. Bigatron with the Diggy being taken off the board. It's a huge question.
No Kaja
as to what
again.
Rossi is going to be using in that roaming position.
I don't understand like what they're prioing here.
To ban the Estes out.
Like what their
Not gonna
game
be the
like.
Estes, but it is gonna be a hero.
Like I think they're just like
Rossi
coming into this
banned
thinking
out
we're
again.
gonna
It's gonna be
build
Lolita.
this
Alter Ego
composition
now, perhaps they are looking
and not care
to
what you pick.
up the Estes, and perhaps here in the first pick of the
I hate to
second
say
phase,
it, but
Alter
that's what it
Ego,
feels
they
like.
Should. I feel
Don't get me
like
wrong, I like the
have that
Fermies, but
hero. I feel like they can secure a Lancelot here for Selly Boy.
I think that works. Actually, very good choice here for Alter Ego. But if they want to,
why do I still open? The Saken could pick that up again if he wanted.
More, maybe something like an Akai.
It's not gonna do as good against the Melissa,
But you're right.
but
I think the Lancelot, in just terms of farming and neutral objective takes, would be amazing for Alter Ego, and it suits Selly Boy style.
Selly Boy suits Selly Boy
because they
style,
think
right?
Fredrin could get swapped over to
It's not gonna
EXP,
be the-
which it can.
All right, it's gonna be the Barats. So
Matilda.
again, signifying Matilda pick, a support pick, right? Estes might work here. Bigatron, they should be able to locate this, but at this point they have picked up the roamer, so not much that they can
Ben
do.
Dunn had it underrated.
If they think that they're going to pick up
Bro, if Ben would have kept
a
casting
Matilda,
with me
maybe
through
as well,
NASL,
might work for
he was on
Zoro
season
that
1 of
was the
NASL
game.
with
I mean,
me,
consuming
right?
that Fredrin is going to
He was one of the
in
first
jungle.
people I picked up
As main
when we
Claude,
started
you have to
NASL.
pick up here, right?
If he would have
And I
kept
mean,
casting
Estes gonna
from
work
then,
here as well, right? It's
Oh.
not gonna be it. It's gonna be
he'd be so
Alice
goated
here.
right now.
So again, Alice.
He still is goated.
In the regular
Like,
season only, Kyrie
Ben was my, whenever we started looking for other
Super Ken
casters,
is able,
Ben was
or
my
able to
biggest,
pull Alice jungler off.
Ben was my biggest
Seems
recommendation.
Like 1-1 will be the last pick. Alter Ego, they should go for the Estes.
Okay, wait. Because, okay, they go for
There
the
you go.
Estes.
There it is.
Wow. My feeling, bro. From the
You had
first
the
phase,
weird
guys.
feeling,
But,
and it
weird feeling the
paid
first
off.
phase. But honestly, I don't know if I like it or not, right? Because with Bigatron picking up something like the Alice, I keep mentioning this over and over.
Ben is
to
really
whoever
good. I'm
meets
not saying he's
Bigatron
bad.
With the Alice
Ben's really
strategy,
good. He's a great
they need to be
analysis
able to
caster.
pressure the Alice from the early game, right? Because they're going to be
I'm just saying,
on Super Ken's
no, Ben's.
rotations. Sure,
I wanted
he's
actually
the
almost
perfect
like
jungler
it
to
was
execute
when I
that
picked
game
when I
plan,
had to
but
go when
it's
we were
so
talking
difficult
about
in
like
the early
partners
game
and
because the Alice
stuff.
isn't as
I
tanky.
kind of wanted Ben or I wanted
Mana
Deku.
regen
Ben or
isn't as
Deku were
great
like
as
my two
well.
choices.
She's weakest
Private,
in that
I
early
wanted
game,
Private
and
to
they
be
need
with
to
another
use the pressure,
caster.
but with Asta stepping in,
Because I
I'm
felt
not
like me
sure
and Private
if they're
together
gonna
would
be
have just
able
been
to
like,
put that kind of
we both
pressure
had the most
onto
experience in
Bigatron in the early
NACT.
phase of the game.
So I felt like it would be healthy
see
if we
if they
were
can,
with
right? I
separate
don't think they're
newer
gonna have to-
casters.
I don't think
I'm
they're
just saying
gonna
if
be able to
Ben
put too much
stayed
pressure early
around
on, but
and
with
kept
Alyssa,
casting throughout
it
the
does
whole
seem like
year,
they will be
he might have
able
gone to
And also
M4
the
with
Barats,
me. We
who
both
can
might have gone to
clear really
M4.
fast. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see if
I wish he
Alter
would've
Ego
kept
can
casting.
equalize in this best of 5.
I'm glad he's
Welcome
back.
To the
I'm
land
very
of
glad
Dawn
he's back.
for
Like,
game
look,
number 2.
You go back to some of
See, indeed,
the
here. Looking
before
at the
M4
composition,
when we
it's
had
gonna be again Saken, though,
a round
on
table
that
and stuff
1-1.
for M4
So,
qualifiers.
looking at game 1,
And I was
he
like,
got
bro,
the
are you gonna come
MVP.
back to
It's gonna
casting?
be very, very scary here for the side of Alter Ego. Now looking at their compositions again. Wow, so Riza opted a concussive blast on that Fredrin key, though, very low.
And that's going to be first blood there, taken by
Alter Ego gets first blood,
Being
nice.
to get a kill onto Key earlier on. A little punish onto the aggression that Key has placed onto Alter Ego as we are going into a technical pause. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay patient with us here. It is only going to take a few moments And now we have a little bit more time to review the first few minutes of the game. Emblems, spells,
You know what, I'm
rotations.
rotations.
Okay.
All right. I feel like they should go and invade the purple buff of Alice. They are able to. They are equipped with it, right? They have the Barats, they have the Estes, and their mid lane is also there. Fermis can provide the damage, right? And should it be their game plan, right? Alice, sure, you said it earlier that their
What is this?
Mana.
NACT?
In the early game, not too fancy. So
What is
with that
this?
purple buff, Alice can
NACT
be more
or something?
sustainable and perhaps won't recall, right, with that purple buff. So what they need to do is deny the rotation in that purple buff area.
Because I agree with you, right? Because they need to be able to exploit that first 5 minutes of the game.
They're copying our
Until
meta.
the gold shield turret is taken down.
Yeah.
That's the window of opportunity that Super Ken has to be able to get those stacks from the side.
Bro, they already
Otherwise,
had
he's just
3
gonna be
last
taking
game. What do you
away
mean? They need 2
from
more.
Both Sorizo as well as Saken.
Yeah, those 2 side laners are going to play a big part in the game. And honestly, I think the optimal route obviously is going to be taking away the purple buff from the Alice, right? The optimal way for you guys is to redeem the codes you see on the screen right now. Premium skin fragments for all you dudes out there. And
what about gals?
What about gals?
All dudes and gals, okay?
Wow, Miracle.
Wow,
There you go,
How could you
man.
forget the gals?
I don't forget the gals because I want to talk about the Alice now. And she's a
Eternal
gal,
was
right?
awesome.
That's true.
And the
Someone
Alice,
asked, how do I think about
She
it?
really fast, so it's going to be very difficult for
Eternal's
Alter Ego
good.
if they actually want to invade. Super Ken can clear very fast.
I was
And
Eternal
again,
was pretty
on this
nervous at
Alice, you know,
M4.
if
I was actually
you haven't faced
surprised.
off
Like
against the Alice,
Gani and
you probably
Eternal
don't
and a
know,
lot of
but
them, they
he's
were like
super
nervous,
sustainable. I think
which was really. I
because
mean,
of that
it's
sustain,
not
he might actually be
unnormal.
tankier than
Because it was their
even the
first World
Barats. Maybe
Series.
as tanky as the Barats with that
But I
sustain.
just I didn't expect her to
That
be so
can be the
nervous
case,
because
and
they have
also
so
that
much
is also
experience
perhaps
in
the
front
more
of crowds.
reason for its side of Alter Ego should
Like,
build
I feel like she was more
anti-region
nervous than I
items
was.
ASAP, right? The dominance ice, how it's perhaps.
And it was
yeah,
just kinda
dominance
surprising
ice
to
here
me.
Might just work, but here we are seeing now already Alter Ego here.
Assassin
with the
Dave was great,
side
bro.
Control, right? With that first blood, they were able to gather 300 gold. Let's see, will they be able to take more
Everyone-
momentum with it or no? It seems like they are already in the vicinity of the turtle.
Sunny Boy is on it. No contest here for the side of Bigatron Alpha. They will just leave it, concede it over to Alter Ego. Game number 1, Alter Ego also got the first objective. So far, on point.
This is typical Bigatron Alpha, especially when they use the Alice strategy, right? They're very passive in that early game, very different.
Women
to what
are
we
just
saw
judged
in the
harder,
first
yeah.
Game. And they're
But even some of the other, like I
doing
said,
what
like
they need
Gani
to
and
do.
something
They're
like
gonna wait for
they
the
all
power spike to
kind of
hit, and
seemed a
that's
little
when they're gonna pull the
nervous.
trigger. You can see that Super Ken on the Alice is a lot more, I would say, independent as a jungler, seeing as the Barrett's just constantly being pressured. You can see that Odil always needs to babysit him around the map as well. So it looks like Super Ken is going to be able to clear a lot faster than the Barretts as well, even without the help of the mid laner.
All right, we are now seeing already Super Ken. Take a look at this guy's rotation, right? From minute 1. Been taking the mid lane creeps. So what they're saying is, yeah, it's okay. Valentina doesn't really need much items, so it's okay just to funnel all it towards Super Ken. And it's clear, Super Ken has been getting those stacks.
But remember, it's not funneling before minute number 5, right?
Yeah.
You know, just to get the stacks.
Trex, what's your
so
pick for
that's what they're
All-Star
doing, right?
caster?
And that's why I said
What do
it
you
was
mean?
very important for Bigatron Alpha to
Like best MLBB
able
caster
to
ever?
utilize
English?
successfully the first 5 minutes of the game, because that's when you don't take away the gold and the EXP, even if they're in the same lane. All the Valentina needs to do is stay in the same lane, but here we go.
Judgment's welcome being popped in. That's going to be the invade that we mentioned. Silly Boy actually
There is
able
no
to
best
see it
of the
away.
best,
Chorizo
bro.
now caught in the midst. Flickering out. That's going to be the call.
Hold
Alter
on,
stolen
hold on,
away
hold
by
on, hold
Moreno.
on, hold on.
Saving Chorizo for a bit as he pops in the Appraiser's Wrath.
Uh-oh.
But Alter Ego
AE might win
finds
this
a
one.
kill back. And they are in the lead here early on.
Bigatron has
That
end
is what they
game.
need to do. That's what we expected, right? And
Claude
Super
would have
Ken,
probably been better
look at him
instead of
inside,
the.
soaking a lot of damage, but will not commit on towards a fight. Again, Alter Ego, they understand that they need to do.
In anything like this type of field,
they're able to pull it off.
what
They
makes
need to
you a
pull it off
top
again, though.
tier
The job is not done.
The question
is
is,
having
are they
your
being
own
aggressive
style,
enough, right? I mean, 4 minutes
being,
in already,
being
sure, they
unique,
have to show
mastering
some
all the
work, but
basics, and then applying your own
like
style.
they
In the top
have
tier, You cannot compare because they are their own class. Same thing with like musicians, like rappers, right? Like you can't compare the best rappers in the world because the reason why they're the best is because they made it to the top of the level and they've crafted their own style.
Securing these neutral objectives and utilizing that pressure from Rossi on the other side. Thing is, Alter Ego have 2 kills on Rossi, right?
Some people are going to like certain styles,
now,
but no matter what, you can't take away from any of the ones.
All right, you're right, but Talon's prediction, nothing changes, right? So 3 for 3.
How and why did NECT pick Nisu as a caster? I think he was already coming to NA.
That's going to be the Cold Alter popped in by the side of Moreno. Udo popped in to Cold Alter by himself as well. The flowing blood by Supercan trying to get out, but the Retrofy finds him. And the burst from Udo takes him down. Purple buff going to be stolen once again. Alter Ego bullying Supercan in the jungle.
Bro.
Now that's what we want to see, right?
The best rapper is Eminem, though.
1,700 gold lead, putting pressure onto Moreno as well here.
The most lyrical rapper is Eminem.
He forced to rotate towards that area to help him clear the waves as well. As you can see,
and again, that's
in the
debatable.
top side, already a battle
Wayne has the best punchlines.
And Pi. But anything stands out to you in terms of those items? Sorry, emblems.
Eminem has the
really
best rhyme
out,
play.
Right? They need the
Lil Wayne has best
heroes
punchlines.
Just mobility.
J. Cole's
to
a
penetrate
fucking
very
god.
Standard emblems here from both sides. But it seems like Alter Ego. I love it, right?
Tupac and Biggie, of course,
already
are
not
amazing.
just invading the old purple buff.
Wow.
Luxy, I can't. Every time I try to
buff,
fast forward it, it starts
Alpha.
getting glitchy on me.
Yeah, this is the way. This is what I expect.
I'll fast forward
the
and then
first structure will fall here for the side of Alter Ego Esports. We might see a 1-1 here in this series.
But here's the thing, like J. Cole, Wayne, and
like we mentioned
Eminem,
before, Bigatron Alpha, they play patiently because
they're
waiting
all
for a certain
top
power
tier.
spike,
Kendrick
right?
Lamar,
So
they're all top
what power
tier.
spike are we looking
You can't really
for from the
compare
side
them,
of
man.
Bigatron Alpha here? Are we waiting on Sakian?
They're all masters of the craft.
Both. Right? Both. Supercamp
Actually,
and
all
Saken.
3. Right?
And
Supercan,
Moreno.
Saken, Moreno, exactly.
But it seems like for now, Alter Ego, they are still dictating the game here, controlling all 3 turtles here almost. And it seems like Selly Boy, oh my gosh, outside.
Pi has used Petrify though. Right now, he dives in onto Saken. The crossbow tank's gonna be ready, and he pops it in.
Honestly, Logic's kind of like, he's good, but
by Selly Boy.
Joyner Lucas
is forced to run away. So Rizzo with the Appraiser's Wrath onto nothing.
Modern day,
really
right now,
early on here,
people in the modern day,
he's bullying Bigatron Alpha.
He's the most, he's the best lyric guy. He's one of the, he's so underrated, I feel like.
No purple buff, very hard.
Drake is obviously the best caster of all time, yeah.
For him to get the stacks. And it seems
Bro,
like
the best caster of all time is definitely Joe Rogan.
They're in shambles now. Selly Boy, perfect turtle. 3 turtles taken away, and Key will survive with 1 HP.
If that was the old Selly Boy, he would definitely go for it, but he goes back, doesn't commit onto it. And you can see here Alter Ego just continuing the pressure that they already have built there from the early stage of the game, being able to get perhaps another turret in that top side. As we take a look at the items, right? So power spikes, you can see that the Alice with the Clock of Destiny as well. What items are we waiting for?
Dominance Ice. He is on his way towards Dominance Ice there. Kaja has the 3 Dominance Ice, so they do not rely on 2 Dominance Ice here with the Fredrin and Kaja. Alice wants a piece of it as well. Dominance Ice already
3
built
Dominance
now, so
Ices
to
from
nullify
Bigatron
the
Alpha.
Barats, the Estes, the Yu Song. It's a very good item. Let's see though in the mid side.
And even the Melissa, they're trying to nullify the Melissa too, right? With obviously, okay, the healing, the sustain that she gets with the Inspire, but also that damage.
Oh, nice pull. Nice pull.
The Divine Judgment with the Call Alter placed in
Nice pull, nice pull. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on,
BTR,
BTR, come on. Saken, there you go.
In time to get out of Pi's reach.
They still lose a tower, bro.
Able to survive. Alter Ego able to find the better trade by far, getting the mid lane tier 1.
What the heck was that? Even with 3 Dominance Ice in that vicinity.
Too much healing.
Is able to just the life drain. Oh, outside, Supercan.
Supercan, go, run, Supercan.
Able to buy a little bit more time, but he will fall in the end. 26 seconds on the death timers, and look, he was trying to buy time for the 1-1. But Yuzong, Pai has been so on point in stopping these trades from happening.
Give us some time. Give us some time, bro.
He's holding out for that tier 2. And Alter Ego, he's letting the team go for that bottom lane. More pressure on the map. Bigatron Alpha need to try to burst Pai down.
I mean, Pai is able to.
Bigatron Alpha's looking for endgame. That's all they can do right now.
It seems like he will sacrifice
there
the
you go.
inner turret too.
There you go.
To be able to trade with the Lord. So Alter Ego Esports here with the gamble, just sacrificing 2 turrets. But it seems like it might work, right? Alter Ego Esports. Now let's see here. Sally Boy already trying to somehow again open things up.
Oh no!
There you go. They flickered in just to save him, bro. They flickered in just to save him, bro. Moreno, Colt Alter. There you go, there you go. Crossbow Tang. There it is, still no damage. All 3 of you are dead. Come on, bro.
No, he doesn't fall. Udil picks up a triple. That's the 4th anti-regen item built up.
Oh, Sea Halberd.
It's a Sea Halberd, Gani, but Bigatron Alpha are not able to do anything to Alter Ego in these skirmishes.
Bigatron.
Oh man, look at this, 6,200 gold lead. 3 members taken down for Bigatron Alpha. Only Key, only Saken. They're left standing. A Lord still on the way in the top side. But it is going to be enough time for the other members from the side of Bigatron Alpha to come back into the Land of Dawn as they try to defend this top side.
Just kill the Lord, yo. Just kill the Lord.
Way to call Alter. Sully Boy is in the mid. Super Ken with the Void Blood getting out. Sully Boy getting
kill the Lord, yo.
HP. But with the healing, with the sustain that Rossi can provide, he's all good. He acts as that guy in the mid to soak in everything. Pai now diving in with the Black Dragon form, zoning Saken away. That's the 2nd base turn of the game, taking down the first Lord. Mini waves crashing down once again onto the base, but Bigatron Alpha with a key, jumping into the Divine Judgment, gonna be able to find one member, and it's Nino.
Bro.
They collapse, the crossbow attack is
trying,
ready.
bro, he's trying, come on, there you go.
Finds 2,
there you go.
Had fallen, Udil can respawn passive, but it's a massive shutdown for Bigatron Alpha.
Oh my god! That 5v5 team fight, Bigatron Alpha, they were able to turn it around. Rossi, Nino, Boy, they all get taken down. We gotta see that again. Let's take a look at the instant replay.
It was just Alter Ego again overcommitting, but Key opens up here.
GG's.
And it seems like even
it's not
with
over
the
yet.
ult
It's not
from
over yet.
Rossi,
It's not over
even
yet.
with the ult from the Faramis, it was more than enough damage. The burst damage was there from the Valentina as well. From
Come on.
Moreno. And now we got perhaps potentially
only a 3K
even
deficit
game
now.
Again, still though 3,000
Christmas
gold
came
lead
early.
out of Alter Ego, but this
Christmas
just sets
came
the
early.
tone. Bigatron now, Alice is able to get her purple buff, so Alter Ego, they need to again reset and find that small loophole.
Man, 12 minutes in, and this is the power spikes that are starting to hit here for Bigatron Alpha and Alter Ego. Despite them trying to end it as soon as possible, was able to actually kind of lose that really heavy lead in that stage. It was, what, 4,000, 5,000?
7,000.
7,000. And now
Mirko's
only
happy.
a 2,800 gold lead for Alter Ego.
It's 7,000.
Perfect time for
The way
Bigatron
that came out
Alpha
of his
to
mouth.
continue to capitalize over it, especially with how much anti-region that they have.
Oh.
Look at this, Super Ken.
Petrify, Furious Dive, everything popped and used. Bitter Truncheon could be baited out here for the side of Super Ken as he pops out the flowing blood to get out.
away!
Rizzo with a 3-man taunt, and the Colt Ultra saves him. So Rizzo in the midst of it all, guess he brings his breath down, but Key finds the Divine Judgment only onto Udil. Not able to find any more. It's Alter Ego once again with the win in the neutral objective battle.
My goodness, the mechanics though, right? I mean, Super Ken, if that was me playing the Alice, I would be a goner, right? But Alter Ego though, still with the win. Taking Sorizo down, and with this Lord, it's very important, right? They need to learn from their mistakes. They need to be more controlled. They need to be more disciplined, it seems like. Like, if you see no openings, let's not force it. If you find an opening, then let's end the game. Let's see though, with the base literally exposed, Bigatron Alpha, are they able to defend? Because composition-wise,
Pullman, Key.
not their high ground.
You don't have your ult.
You
don't have your ult, Key.
Only 2 waves are pushing in. So Rizzo on the bottom side going to be chunked down by the
down the
Buttles
Lord,
from Nino. That's going to be the final base servant taken down. Super Ken with the flowing blood gets out. going back in right now,
Melt
but
down the
Huddle
Lord.
placement is on point.
Melt
the Lord
down the
has
Lord.
gotten
There
in
you go.
range
He's
of
down,
the
he's
base.
down,
He's
he's
still in the
down.
midst of it all right now. The mini waves will
Clear
be
waves,
cleared
clear
out
waves.
by Big
They're
Alpha.
good.
Moreno's
Don't
looking for an
force it,
engage,
don't
but
force
Alter
it.
Ego decide to not commit in the skirmish. 14 minutes in, they decide to give Big Alpha their proper respect.
Okay.
Still though, 5,600 gold lead from the side of Alter Ego. This is what I was curious about, the items. 15 minutes in, you can see already a shift in the meta, right? NOD being picked up here by Estes as well as the Faramis.
2 NODs, 1 Dominance Ice for Yu Zong, so it's a anti-region party, right? It seems like from the left side and the right side. You see Dominance Ice built by 3 members of Bigatron, 1 Sea Halberd, and from the right side it's just 2 NODs and 1 Dominance. Oh, flicker from Chorizo, let's see.
Pi needs to be
Moreno
careful here.
was
The
able to
damage is
grab
starting
it.
to hurt and looking to back flying. It's going to be
Pincer,
key. Who's in the
pincer.
midst of it all caught? Now the Cold
Bad,
Ultra
it's
actually
bad,
saves
it's
him,
bad, it's
beating a
bad,
whole
it's
lot.
bad,
Super
it's
going to
bad,
miss him
it's
at all to
bad,
be able
it's
to
bad.
find a
Socket,
three-man
socket,
bully.
socket!
Now one more reason.
Socket!
That's all he's looking for.
Socket!
Tay is ready. He's
Socket!
this time. The winner truck is going to be blocked.
Come
BTR.
on!
They won the team fight, but in the mid lane, Pi is looking for that split
Come
push. That's
on!
going to be a recall for the side of Chorizo to try to save the game. He's going to be able to hold the lines for the mid waves. Udil running for his life as Socket tries to chase him down. Bottom lane, Pi has failed in his split push attempt, and Bigatron Alpha have found a way once again to come back in the game.
My goodness, both teams here refusing to lose. And now Alter Ego Esports are forced to again reset. The Lord will be up in 20 seconds. So both teams
You see how fast
will
Simon was like,
look for that. I feel like Bigatron Alpha now will look for the contest.
Yeah.
All right. They were looking for it last time, but it failed, right? Because Super Ken was just too low. But now they learned from that mistake, and perhaps they will slowly but surely rotate towards that side. And Super Ken shouldn't open the map. Let's see though.
Saken building the Berserker's Fury for Wanwan.
Melfic Roar built up. He goes for the Crojan side as well. I believe he actually didn't go for the DHS. Am I right?
He has the DHS
He has
and
the
the
DHS. And the Sea Halberd.
Sea Halberd, exactly.
He's just stacking down. He is going for a glass cannon build, knowing that Alter Ego are playing it purely front to back most of the time. Pi is the only one who can dive towards the back line, but with Wanwan's kit, he can purify out of the Petrify very easily. He can maneuver out of Pi's movement very easily. That's why he only has a steel leg plate. Maybe he can sell that for an immortality, but at this point of the game, I would actually say go full damage. Maybe more attack speed or just more pure damage to help you out in these skirmishes. Bigatron Alpha have completely controlled the Lord with a macro play. So death is welcome. This is a desperate move.
This is bad. Sally Boy gets it. Sally Boy gets it. Come on. Socket.
Bigatron Alpha not able to find the dub in this skirmish.
Oh God!
Right there,
Oh
but
God!
Fall as well to the hands
Bigatron.
of Udil as he shuts him down. 4-1. Moreno trying to jump in to find a trade back, but it seems like it is going to be all over for Bigatron Alpha in game number 2. Moreno versus Rossi and Udil, so trying to dish out more damage, but Udil is able to get out in time with the flicker to outplay Moreno, and it's a wipeout for Alter Ego. He, the only man left standing, but Alter Ego will equalize.
Wow, the three-face mass bite back. Saying
1-1.
to Bigatron that it's not going to be that easy here in a full best of 5. And in the end, the glass cannon build that we were talking about, the Wanwan, didn't really pay off for them.
Nope.
Saken was taken out so easily there, even before the team fight begun. And it was just GG from then.
It's just very hard for Bigatron to find an effective fight. Why? One, Alice, he's still behind, right? He's still behind in farm. He is forced to build that Winner's Truncheon early just to add more spice, perhaps. But again, in game 1, it was Alter Ego losing the draft. In game 2, it was them outplaying Bigatron from the draft, right?
Holy shit, it's 3:26.
We are going to see and explain, but my goodness, what a good execution. Finally, the qualities that we've seen from game 2.
Bro, BTR, you better not lose, BTR.
Need to invade
Miracle might cry, bro.
They did it. They did it with a good rotation. They did it. They understand their again, job desk. They need to invade, and that is just the rinse and repeat. Sure, they lost, they overextend, they overcommitted towards the base, but thankfully it was still them able to control and win the team fight in that Lord. And after that, it was just GG's.
It was.
Even when they actually baited down to the late game, I think in the late game, that's when they really find their strength. And those were the skirmishes that they were able to win, right? But still, even when they got to those power spikes, it wasn't that big power spike that will win you the game. It's a power spike that equals the playing field, right? So it still comes down to the execution. And props to Sully Boy, man. Chunk low, poke down, red tree 50-50 against the new kid in the block. The new kid on the block. And he wins it. Showing class in that second game performance.
I feel like patience was also a huge factor, right?
For sure.
Patience,
Even if he got
discipline as
that
well
Lord.
from the side of Alter Ego. They were pushing the pressure in that early game, but it was calculated. It wasn't like chaotic, what we know and love about Alter Ego, right? It's not the chaos derby that we were expecting. It was more calculated.
Bro,
they had
clutch winner Trunchy on
a
two
certain
from
goal,
Barats.
and they were able to achieve it, right? Which was pressure on to the Alice in that early game.
In that last
They were
fight.
able to take something off of Biggotron's book, and that is structure, right? They have the structure already in set
Sally
with their
Boy.
composition. And
was
this
clean.
time, they were able to execute it. Their snowball early game, Alter Ego, Alice, at what, minute number 6, I feel like he lost the purple buff control. And after that was just GG jungle control. They lost it. And it was at one point 7,500 gold lead, he said. Yeah, that shows that Alter Ego in game 2 was the dominant team. But they made mistakes. Sure, they overextended, they overcommitted in that base. But overall, it was just an EGG game for the side of Alter Ego. 18 minutes this time, quite long, but it's still very, very clean, right? Sully Boy, no kills whatsoever, just 13 assists, but he stole the purple buff. Take a look, this 12, if you compare it 12 to 7, that's a lot. As an Alice, you need that purple buff, right? Sure, finally towards that end, he gets
When's
the
the,
items, but it was
Echo
just a little
skin
bit too
gonna
late.
drop,
He
guys?
wasn't able to get the contest in time. It was just Alter Ego Pi again. Securing Yuzong in that first phase, I feel like, was also a huge factor because Pi on that Yuzong can give a huge impact towards
I would
the
say
team.
the draft.
Petrify getting 7 assists and a kill.
I would say like the
shows,
draft
right?
wasn't too out of
Lassie
hand.
Finally drafted,
I would
given
say Alter
on
Ego
towards
kinda
the
beat them
SS.
execution.
Comfortable hero, and why in game 2? Faramis ult and SS ult
Like,
was just a little bit too unstoppable.
Alter
They weren't
Ego's
able
draft
to. Sure, you got the
had a
Valentina
much
Moreno,
stronger
given the
game
Valentina,
plan, I would
sure,
say.
you can take
But
the
it's not like
Alter
anyone
away,
got like hard
but
countered.
At the end of the
really,
day,
I don't
it was
think.
2. Blessing of the Moon Goddess. It was just, again, too much for the side of Biggotron. And
Like
it
when you
shows
get to Faramir
during
Zesties, like
5v5s,
the plan
Biggotron
is
was
simple,
able to
right? The
sustain
plan
the
is there.
heals
Biggotron
and the
Alpha,
call
like,
alters that
it's just
Alter
your
Ego
typical-
can provide. And take a
and
look
even
at the
Biggotron
post
Alpha,
game.
like, they did
Still,
what they
though, the
could,
rich
but
guy,
once they got
still
that far
the losing
behind.
side, Saken. But this time, the carry, Nino will have a say. 100,000.
And then even the end there, Biggotron Alpha was able to take some
gold,
team
well,
fights. So it's, like I
damage
said, it's not like they just got
given.
completely.
That is much. So two
out-drafted.
other Alter Ego members
Towards
were
the end,
given
they got
the
outplayed.
sandbag, and as well as the Forgotten One. That shows that this time Alter Ego, they have it under control. They learned it. They learned from game 1, from the drafts as well. They finally drafted comfortable hero for Rossi, right? Give him the SS, give him the Diggy, give him the cover hero, and he will show, he will shine, right? 15 assists if I'm not mistaken. And let's take a look at the gold curve. What happened here? Again, it shows that it's just to a team. Not even Biggotron has a gold lead in this game. Sure, it ups and down, but for the most part, well, for the most part, it's just Alter Ego controlling. You see the switch there on towards the north side, but it's still Alter Ego. It's just when the comeback, right, when they overcommitted here in minute number 15, I feel like, in that graph, that is almost Biggotron Alpha with the convincing comeback. But Alter Ego, thankfully, with their experience, with their poise, with their composure, they were able to find and reclaim their control in game 2. And boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to witness game 3 in a best of 5. So it's going down, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, but it seems like here in a bit we are about to see here the MVP Who will get it? It's gonna be Udil with that triple. My goodness.
Wow, 918 KDA, 100% KP as well.
Udil.
Man, even on the Faramis, he's able to have that much of an impact.
Remember, regular season, what we were saying, where's the Faramis? Why is he never playing the Faramis? They are always banning the Faramis away, picking up a Farsa, a
All right, guys,
Valentina.
I might have to
Turns
call
out
it.
Maybe they are hiding these
It's
strats
late. I
for
might have to
when
watch it
matters
just
the
from my
most,
room.
which is the playoffs. And this is the alter ego that we expected to see
boy's
in
getting a
game
little
number
bit
1. An
tired.
alter ego that was built for
3:30
success in
a.m.
the draft, and the execution, again, like we mentioned, that's what we needed. That's what we were expecting from Udil, this level of execution. And I think we saw this level of execution in game number 1, but
Bye,
the draft
guys.
did not help them at
Bye.
all. If you give them a
Much
proper
love.
draft,
See you
look what he
later.
can
Thanks
do.
everyone for tuning in
Yeah.
and watching.
I have an idea,
If you
right?
haven't already,
Because
make sure you like the
the
stream.
Faramis was
subscribe,
really great. The
all that
impact
good
was
stuff.
definitely there because I think it
See you next
created
time.
a lot of outplays
Yeah.
and miscalculations from Wanwan's crossbow of Tang. We are going to take a look at the heat map as well for the first 5 minutes.
It's somehow similar for Saken, right? But it's just from a mid laner. He roams around towards the mid, but he also touches the top